Mattel Electronics presents Astro Smash. Mattel Electronics presents the Intellivision Gamer.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Intellivision Show. This is show 103. Sorry I'm a few minutes late, man. What a crazy day since I got home. I'm a little upset with my wife, and I'm going to tell her later. We had an appointment for my daughter, and she knows. I get home, I come up here, I get everything ready. Do not schedule anything for Monday. And I get there and I get home a few days back and she's all, oh, they said it was Monday. I'm like, you can tell them that doesn't work. She's like, I know, but we need this. I'm like, it's nothing important. And I'm going to tell her, please don't ever schedule something else on Monday if you want me there. I was like, I didn't want to leave. It was important, but it could have been done tomorrow or Wednesday. And I have no prep. I printed something and did a couple things the whole time that I should have been getting ready for the show. You know, not the information, but the links and making sure everything's up and ready to go. All that went out the window because what was supposed to be, I was told, a short little appointment was about an hour. She's even going to be late to work. Probably like 25, 30 minutes late to work. So I don't know what she was thinking, but anyway, welcome to the show. And we're going to be talking about a few different things. We have the regular segments. We're going to be playing a game of horse racing live. I know Roger's not going to like this, but we are going to do a 5 race game today because I really try not to have the show be super, super long. Last week I tried not to be super long and it went longer than average for lately. But I do, because Arlene was in this appointment to my daughter, I now have to help her with homework after this. So I can't go until their bedtime. So I have to do a 5 race show tonight for Horse Racing Live. We don't have a Name That Game ready because I wasn't able to get anything ready. But we do have everything else. We're going to have a programmer highlight on Kai Magazine. That's Oscar Kenneth, one of the best programmers. And you may not know the name, but you will know the games. And so we're going to talk a little bit about him. And I've got one cool item in mail call to show you guys. It came today. I've been wanting one for a while. And if you know what's went on sale recently, maybe you know what it might be. But I'll show you that in a bit. And as always, please hit the like button. And if you're new here and you like Intellivision, sub to the channel. It's all I do. There's only a handful of us YouTubers that do a lot of Intellivision content, and I'm definitely one of them. And you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Atari Age, Discord, and the links to all of those and my email are in the description of every video, including the live videos. So, all right, guys, let's welcome everyone in chat really quick. Pete, what's going on? You are in and first, 2:43 p.m. That's like a couple over 2 hours ago. Benvril, hit the likes. What's going on? When they work. Hello, hello. Evening for you. It's still, I guess it's close to evening. Add-on controls are for girls. It's like training wheels for a bike. Anyone who uses them should be jailed and sent to Siberia. I have a lot of them. I love to collect them. Talking about the poll here, there is a poll if you guys click, and it is the joystick add-ons for the original or Sprint or Flashback controllers. Do you use them? Yes or no? Never tried them, or do you like them? I personally don't like to use them, but I love to collect them, and believe me, there are a ton of different ones. A good test to see how good you are is to throw away the overlays, burn the manual, and play the game with a defective controller. See how good you do, says Roger. That will separate the men from the boys. Baseball, if you have to look at the overlay, you're not going to beat anyone good. $1.37. What is this? Corey, Bueller. Joey Vibes. Tofu's here. Are there add-ons for remotes as well? Pretty sure there are. I see what you did there, and I'm sure he'll see it too. I hope so anyway. Again, guys, I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm trying to get... I think I said hi to Benvril. I also didn't sleep very well last night. I was up late working on stuff. The house contractors have been here every day again. It's been crazy. Keith, what's going on? We are going to show you something Keith related, or actually talk about it, because I don't have it on the computer because I couldn't get up here. Pierre's here. So Pierre's been on a lot of channels. Now that I know you can do that, Pierre, we're going to have to get you on the Intellivision Show. Pierre's been on a lot of channels here recently, and it's been great to see him on YouTube. Not just in chat, but on video and playing games and chatting. TJ. Evening, ladies and gents. Where are the ladies? I don't see any ladies. If you're talking about me, that's quite cruel. At least call me Corey. Always good to see TJ. He is my favorite retro computer bastard. If you don't watch TJ, you're definitely missing out. Even if you don't like what he's talking about, you will go there and just watch TJ because he's so damn funny. And no matter what he does, talks about, plays, you're going to probably enjoy it. I pretty much can guarantee that. I mean, I like everything he pretty much talks about, but even if you don't, he's fun to watch. And he cusses a little bit when he plays games, and it's the frustration is just, it's funny. Yeah, the Phoenix. We've got that. Oh, set. I do have it on my Facebook page. I have talked about it, but there are 2 sprints being raffled for a good cause. And you can see it on my Facebook page. They're $25 a ticket, and they're going to do a Wheel and Names spin on Papa Pete's show. I believe it's March 3rd. Maybe he's already said in the comments somewhere. I believe that's March 3rd. Correct me if I'm wrong, Keith. Yeah, he's going to have to make another one for 300,000. You're going to spoil it before I even talk about it. Woo! $400 parlay. Nice. Yeah, here I am saying that we're going to be late. I literally needed a couple minutes. Like, I walked up here after doing the printout right at 5. It was like seconds from 5. I'm like, I at least have to get like the couple windows up that I need to have. Bart, what's going on? Good to see you, sir. Off Grid Arcade, another great channel. I've mostly caught up from Sunday's show. It was a crazy weekend. We went racing Saturday. I'll get to that in a second. Let's get through here. And your game of Beat 'em and Eat 'em, Corey. You can play it later. I play that a lot. It's a fun game. TORQ, what's going on, TORQ? Good to see you. Operation Shutdown's here. Good to see you as well, sir. I think I said hi to Joey Vibes Plays, but just in case, I was getting confused if I was watching the comments or if I've already said hello. Normally, I'm up here a while before I go live. This was probably the latest I've ever just walked up here. Let's roll. I was probably just going live. We're like 8 minutes behind. I'm going to start going fast, guys. Sean's here. INTV Fun. My oldest Intellivision buddy. 20-something years we've been friends. And in the early days, we freaking talked for hours. Tracy. That's got to be Mr. Poestyle. The other end of that show, hang out with Poe in Off Grid Arcade every Sunday. I think for me, it's 4 p.m. Pacific time, so it's 7 p.m. Eastern. You can figure out if you're in any other time zone. They just hang out and chat about whatever. It's always fun to be in that. There's a lot of mom jokes that go on in there, especially if Mike's there. Oh, speaking of Mike. Hey, Casey, sorry I can't hang out tonight. Just super busy lately. I feel bad. I know. I have been too, buddy, but I've been luckily I can watch at work, so I've been catching up. I understand. If people can be here and watch, that's awesome. If you can't, you can't. I mean, I get it. I know you're at least here for the first part usually and bail for the gameplay, which I totally get that too. But when you can't make anything, stopping in and saying hello, that's awesome. I always appreciate that. I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. That's another thing. A lot of times I've been, because of my tooth thing, I've been eating a lot less food, and there's a lot of things that I'm not eating. So I get home, it's like before the show, I have at least like a banana or something. I am starving already, and good Lord, we're just starting. 1375 Stick Boy, good evening. Well, good evening to you, sir. Thanks for being here. Kurt Bradshaw, good to see you, Kurt. Always try to at least show the courtesy of saying hi. Casey rocks. I appreciate that, Mike. I always do the same. I was, in fact, Saturday when you went live, I was in the middle of a race day working on a car, getting ready to go out, and it's chaotic on a race day if anyone doesn't know about RC racing. But I popped in there, said hello for a few minutes, and had to bail, but I did catch up. Mike had a really hectic week. He had a lot of fun with water and drains. 5 race game is fine, Casey. Life comes first. This stuff is just for fun. I know you don't like the 5s, but and I wanted to do name that game. I need to find a few people and kind of queue them up. But I was gonna get a new one ready. Man, it was too long. I just couldn't get anything ready. I apologize. We'll still have a good show, but some of the stuff I had set up and planned to do in this hour before we go live, it took all my extra time and all the extra cool stuff that I had planned. So it is what it is. It'll still work. I've been doing this for a few shows now, so I can probably walk up here and just pull it off without any prep, but I still don't like to do that. Darth Swede. So is that like Swede, like Swedish? And if I'm forgetting, I apologize, because I am Swedish. I mean, I'm a lot of things, don't get me wrong, but my last name is Swedish. Savitor. If there's some horse racing live, you know he's going to be here. Yeah, I don't like it. Some do. Some do. I think a lot of the people that like those are people that come from Atari or other forms of gaming, and they just don't like the discs, so they get those. But I didn't even know they existed as a kid. I don't remember ever seeing them. I have a ton of them now. Stockjock, what's going on? Good to see you. Love the show. I appreciate that. I'm going to try to be watching this Wednesday. I was on that arcade show. Oh, boy. I can't remember the name of it. Please throw it in the comments. I'm sleep deprived. I'm starving. I have a lot of stuff that we've been doing here lately, and work was hectic. I was gone Thursday, Friday, the contractors, and the person that relieved me. There was let's just say they worked. But there was a lot of stuff left that I had to clean up. Plus, Mondays are hectic for us. Megatron, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, now we know Pierre isn't a bot. I mean, I was always thinking the same thing all these years. I'm like, that guy's not even real. Joey Vibes Play says, I moved here to YouTube because I'm following DJC, Papa Pete, Intellivision Gamer, and GoGameGo. I'm 99.9% YouTube. I will go follow some of my closer friends and watch other places, like on Twitch. There's a couple people. I catch it when I can. I always try to catch Michael Hayes. He's freaking awesome. But, DJC, I would go whenever he was doing that Rumble-only content because I love DJC. I always say nobody plays more Intellivision than DJC, and nobody watches more DJC than me. So I have to go where he is. Pierre, thanks, Casey. I'll be happy to accept your invitation when you will invite me. Yes, we'll figure something out, whether you want to play a game, come on and chat about something. But now, since you're one of us, not DJC's one of us, but YouTubing, we definitely got to have you on, buddy. Would have did it already if I'd known you had the setup. I mean, you can do it with your phone. It's just anyone can really come on. We almost all have phones. I'm a bot, per the name. My shirt, this is the Ever Canadian. You definitely should follow him. For those of you that are old school, you'll remember OEB Pete, and I met him 2 years ago at PRGE. I'm walking down the aisle of PRGE, and all of a sudden I go, I know that voice. And I turned and saw him and walked up and said, I know you don't know who I am, but I definitely know who you are. And introduced myself, and he knew the Intellivision Gamer, and we chatted for a while, and It was great to meet him in person, watched him for years. One of the guys I watched all the time early on. He was gone a while. Now he's back. He's part of a podcast that does the Evercade, which I have everything Evercade, except those damn... No, I have the socks. I don't have the damn calendar. Like some of the stuff, when they stopped shipping stuff to the United States, I can't buy the packages anymore. So I'm missing like the little extra things. What I was getting all those as well. Kelly Huff, Bart's much better half. Good to see you here. We got the whole crew here. Sean PRK7, good to see you here. I wish YouTube would go back to just the regular names. It's so confusing going back. They've went back and forth a few times. Sometimes the names change significantly. How far am I behind? Oh boy. There's a lot of you in chat. Tricombe, what's 79? What's going on? Well, we're not giving a one-way today. We have given away several, and I was on the arcade channel, and they gave away one whenever I was on their channel as a guest. And it's very cool to win them, but they are going to be available soon. I know I'll bring this up in Sprint World, which I don't have a lot because, again, that was some content I had to prep, and there was no prep today. Sorry, guys. I had that doctor's appointment. At least it was a video chat. If we would have had to drive home, oh boy. Sarah, what's going on? Good to see you, Sarah. New Masters of the Universe movie. I'm stoked. I always watch movies like that. I don't even care if everyone says they're bad. If it's about a cartoon or toys or video games, I will watch it. I don't care if everyone I know says it sucks. I try it out for myself just because I want to experience it. Johnny. So I think it's on his merch channel. I think it was, what is that, TeePublic? I could be wrong. Some YouTubers don't use that. It's been a while. I know I don't cycle this one as much as I should, but I love Pete. OEB Pete for old school watchers, ever Canadian now. He does a lot of different things. Very cool YouTuber, very cool guy. Casey, I can send you some of my 10-second gameplay for arcades if you want something different. That would be cool. I could do arcades once, but I mean, typically I just do Intellivision. I do have another channel, and I want to start doing stuff with there. My life's been crazy busy. The whole year last year, and this year construction and getting everything in the house. But I do plan on doing more on the other channel because I buy a lot of stuff, guys. Not just Intellivision. I have Odyssey 2 complete US set. I have a ton of boxed Atari games and boxed consoles. I buy a lot of homebrews for Atari. I don't do like Intellivision where I buy them all, but I buy a lot. I have a Phoenix. I have ColecoVision stuff, add-on controllers, modules. I have a lot of homebrews. I join the club for ColecoVision every year. I buy opcode games. So I do a lot and more modern stuff. TurboGrafx 16, I'm a huge fan. Probably one of my top 5 favorite consoles. You know, NES, Super Nintendo, and then all Gen 2 pretty much. Those are my favorites. And I have a lot of all that. But here, I'm a one-trick pony, as Mike calls it. But I really do love gaming of all gens. We go all the way up to the modern stuff in VR. I even love pinball, even though that was kind of a little before me. I'm not Swedish, but my meatballs are, says Poe. Star Paddler, what's going on? Good to see you. Always a fun time on the Intellivision Show. What do we got here? Maybe Mike's gone. We could show this.
Hi, I'm Mike from Mike's Gaming Gala, and this is all Casey's fault.
That was Michelle. I like Michelle. She's purty. She's purty for a bearded man anyway. Steve, what's going on, Steve? You made it. Out of all the days, all these people that are either new or haven't made it a lot, and I had a doctor's appointment with my daughter. My wife screwed up. She knows, she feels bad, but it's like, you don't schedule anything on Monday. Everyone knows. It's like 2.5 years or something like that. Nothing on a Monday. I go to work, I do the show. And then when I get done, I spend time with my kids and wife. Right now, she's on swing this week because of all the contractors. Someone has to be here when they're here. We don't just leave the house open. Yeah, me too. But I love collecting them, like I said. Guitar Geo 1973. Oh my gosh, I'm getting closer, but I'm behind. I'm third gen Swedish American. I can't even say that right. You're gonna be mad. My last name is Nydahl, Nydahl, and I am, oh boy, I never think about this. My great great grandfather came here. Everyone but his wife came. But then on the other sides, all my other grandparents, we've been here since the colonial times. But my last name, I'm like fifth generation here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm the fifth generation here from, my namesake. And I've done a lot of research. Sweden used to have a different naming system, and it makes it hard sometimes to track when you get so far back. My favorite wrestler is from Canada, Chris Jericho. Digital high score Octane 5150. Hello, what's going on? I don't even know what that's to now. Sean says, Casey, can I get on the horse racing later? Yes, you can. I've got a couple people already. I better start a page. Do I have anything to write? Oh boy, I guess we'll use the back of this. So Sean, got a pin here. If I don't do this, I guess I can star it. That's what the heck this is for. I never use the starring comments, but I'm going to be using them now. So I'll star you. If I forget, please forgive me today. I kicked myself. I missed out on buying Intellivision. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that will be back if you're looking for complete in box. Now, there are two versions of that. There is a regular top opening box, and there is a gatefold. I can tell you the gatefolds will not be back. They will not be made. Whenever Rev sold the last of them, they're it. But I can reach out to him. If you send me a message somewhere, you can find me anywhere in Intellivision Gamer. I will find out for you, but I'm pretty sure the top opening boxes will be back. Oh, been a busy, long day. I'm tired, hungry, but there's nowhere I'd rather be on a Monday evening than right here on the Intellivision Show. Buzz, good to see you. Tricombe says, drop that like for Casey, folks. Intellivision, TurboGrafx 16, NES, Atari, SNES, top 5. That's really, that's maybe one, but that's like, those are in there. That's my favorite stuff right there. Intellivision was my first love. I'm one of the largest collectors in the world for it, but I love all of Gen 2. Atari 2600 will be next in Gen 2. And then it's NES, TurboGrafx 16, Super Nintendo. I love them all. I'd gladly play them on any channel as a guest. I just only do Intellivision here. So, but I do have the Retro Gamer, and I forgot, if anyone's watching from the Retro Gamer, welcome as well. We try to do the dual stream or whatever, simulcast, whatever the heck it's called. Try to do that every week now. We haven't had any issues. The first time I tried it, it was kind of glitchy, so I'm like, I haven't done much with the channel, so I kind of didn't want it to die all the way. All right, so where are we at? Show update. Name that game. Oh, a whole bunch of comments just popped in like boom, boom. That was weird. And they're 4 minutes ago. What the heck? Buzz gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Buzz. Appreciate that. Let's go see if I can see who got them. I can over here. I've kind of learned to get that window ready. We got Thumper Squid, 8-bit, Head Skulls, Anthony QT8, Mr. Chip, Major Stark, Jeremiah Thomas, Double, Scotty, Kai 7777, The Max, Sean, INTV Fun. Oh no, he didn't get one. I was gonna say he's already a member. I'm not used to looking in that view because it doesn't show me here where I'm in StreamYard. I have to have another browser open and to see that stuff. That might be a problem. Two same names. Yeah, but we can do you, INTV Fun, and we'll do him, Sean. Sean 1 and 2 might get a little confusing. So I know Sean wants to play. Roger's going to play. You would be Sean number 1, buddy. Yeah, but Sean 1 and Sean 2. Do I put Sean normally in horse racing or do I put INTV Fun? I thought I did INTV Fun, but maybe not. All right, so name that game. Delayed one more week. Gonna have a guest on, at least one, and I'm gonna build another one. I really like Name That Game. Like I said, if you guys don't know what that is, basically I have short clips, and I had a lot of guests on, and they all took notes. It's honor system, but soon we're gonna have people on one at a time, two at a time, and we're gonna have I make a little video with all the clips, and you just see a short clip and you guess the name of the game, see how many you get right. It's a fun, you can play along in chat. It's a lot of fun. Savitor can't make it. Oh yeah, right. You guys try that every time. I gotta put Savitor in there. I gotta find there's Savitor. So I've got him in there now. Let me go look at starred. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people. There's 2 spots. 2 spots still left for horse racing live tonight. If you want in for sure, and you'll be here, it's a 5 race one. It'll take about half hour ish. 2 spots left. So name that game. We're also gonna evolve it. We're gonna do short little audio clips. I'm gonna eventually do like a little bit longer clips, short little blurps. Audio clips will be the same. Just like we'll get down to like just a couple little, half second of sound, if that, and we'll have a couple seconds depending on how hard it is. We're also going to do screenshots, but we're just going to give you like one little piece that might show a few different colors, and then they have to guess which game it is. And we'll at least going to tell them it's 125 or homebrew. For now, it's all 125 until we burn that up a little bit. I have you in there, Sean P. Yeah, I just don't want to say Sean twice. I'm gonna be like Sean. So look forward to that next week. I really like that. I want to make it a regular part, and I got that from the arcade guys. Whenever I was invited, stokjock, whenever I was invited on their show, and I really liked it. I only missed one of their arcade games. I was really nervous. I know I know a lot of retro arcade games, but I was nervous to like go on there and not get any right. That would be embarrassing. But I think I only missed one. And one of them I only knew because I recently just got the Collector Vision homebrew for my Phoenix. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known that one either. All right, so channel update. Still trying to find time to record more gameplay videos. Like I said, contractors have been here. Schedules have been crazy. When the wife's on swing, I have to do a lot more here and dinners, which takes a lot of time. Or be gone and buy it. So it's been crazy. I haven't had time. I have one out recently. I don't know if it was a week or so ago. I have a lot in the queue. Just need to, and I even have some recorded. I need to have time to edit them, but I'll get them back. I try to do them every Friday. You'll see something. I've been trying to go 2 homebrews, 2 weeks in a row of homebrews, a game of 125, 2 homebrews. So I'm going to run out of original 125 games here soon. I think I have 20 or less, and a lot of those games I have to learn how to play, or there's multiple games in it, so I have to record each one, edit. It's not just a simple record it, post it, fill out the description. But eventually, sometime this year, maybe next year, I do like to focus on homebrews. We're going to have the 125 done. For those of you who don't know, I have playlists. And I'm working on all 125 games. You can just go to the playlist, look at all the original 125 games. I'm over 100 at this point, and I think I'm somewhere close to 80 for homebrews. Eventually, I'm going to have them all, and you can just check out any game you want to check out. Just go through the list, open them up. Just gameplay, no chatting. You'll have links, some information in the description, and then I'll just have to keep up with the new games that come out. But with all these digital games, and I imagine with the sprint, a lot more digital-only games are going to be coming. That's going to make it a little more difficult. So, yeah, I will be doing that. That was the other thing that got axed with me not getting here until 4:59. But there are, now there's 112 members, and all but the last 10, their names are in the description of every video I put out. And very soon, I'll be... as soon as it settles down a little bit, we'll go back to naming them all. Stokjock, $5 super chat. I believe that's super chat. I don't see anything where it says you did an awesome job, or awesome on the 10-second gameplay segment of Arcades Anonymous. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I asked those guys if they would be upset if I stole that for Intellivision, and they said go right ahead. So it is going to be a regular segment nearly every week on this channel, because it can be played from a couple minutes to as long as you want by one person. Chat can play along. It's a lot of fun. I'll take an hour just for it'll take an hour just for the names. That's exactly why. We had like almost 200 members recently. It's like, holy crap. Appreciate all the members and a lot of donations, but yeah, I can't have the whole show be like read all the members and all right guys, we'll see you next week. Corey can't read so well. Yeah, that might be it. Personal update. I've been working slowly on my sprint build and all my free time, but I'm getting I have a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't have. I have all the regular stuff. I've went around and bought everything that I didn't already buy. I do have quite a nice build for my sprint. I have a copy of it downstairs. I do a lot of testing, make notes on what I want for the folder art. I do utilize folders. There's too many to not. I'm looking forward. I was going to make a little video showing it off. I'll show you guys when I do some gameplay, kind of what some of my folders are looking like. I did some quick stuff with logos at first, just so I had something and they didn't all look like that. White screenshot with the blue running man, because that makes it hard to find stuff. I've been spending a lot of my time too helping people get, like, for Electronite, Homebrew Inc., other people making games save. I don't know what I'm doing from like a programming standpoint, but I've been able to make every single game save that wasn't saving just by trial and error. So like, I wish I was smart enough with that kind of stuff to just say, oh, this game needs this. No, I know how all the different games save, and one thing at a time, I edit config files or JSON files, and then I test it. And some games are easy to test. Some games you have to play a while before you can save. And every time you try something, you try again when it fails. So it's time consuming, but I enjoy helping out. And I've got a lot of games saving that weren't. And you know, that's going to eventually slow up. I'm also still working on all of Brian's Man Cave, his games that he's selling. I'm working on Sprint digital packages with all the artwork, JSON files, screenshots. And sorry, Brian, if you're watching, I will finish that. I'm spread thin right now, guys. I really am. I took my son and I RC racing. That is my other hobby, and it's probably more expensive than the game collecting. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy competing. My son likes going. It's something we do together. Sometimes the girls will go, but not often. And I did have some pictures in a little short clip, but I'll probably try to show you guys that next week because it's still on my phone. Getting up here 4:59, yeah, wasn't the best. Oh, the attic stairs that are over here to my left, they are gone. I now come up here the normal stairwell, and the door is in, not finished, but in, no door handle. But if the cat comes in, he can. Normally he doesn't come up here, but with that door not being able to be latched, I don't know. We might get a cat on my lap. If he comes up here, I'll show you guys. So that's almost done. I'm very excited about that. I can also bring a CRT up here very soon. I made a total mess of the room because I was going through stuff, already had a lot of stuff that hadn't put away yet. And then the contractors, with no notice, well, the day before, they're like, hey, we're going to be there. We want to do the stairs and start the door. I'm like, oh boy. Okay. So I took days off work, vacation days, just kind of moved everything, filled this whole area like way up high, all over here. I couldn't even get here for a few days, all out there. I had to leave a path from the door, which is back here, right on the other side of the cabinet or the shelving, all the way around and all around the stairs because they had to have room to work and do what they're doing. So everything was everywhere in here and it's a mess. So I still need to work with that. But this week I hope to get a lot of stuff done. I don't think we have too much. We had concrete work done. They extended the back patio all the way to the end of the add-on, and we added 1,000 square feet. So it was a pretty good chunk. And then 4-foot sidewalk connecting to the house, going all the way around, connecting to the old side. That went in today, and that looks pretty good. I'm excited to have that done. And they have a little bit more to finish up inside, and then we can still just focus on getting stuff from the shop and getting everything back into the house, which we do have a pretty good amount of it done. Our dining room's almost our full done dining room. We have all our dining room furniture in there, the table. It's nice to see all that stuff again. So yeah, that's it for personal update. I think I've grabbed everything. If you guys don't know, we have a poll in the chat. It's a simple one this time, not sprint related, but I mean, it kind of is because you can use them on the sprint. Do you, or what did I say? Do you like using the joystick add-ons for Intellivision controllers? So there's all types from arcade-looking things, little sticks, big balls, short balls. You got big balls and little balls. You can try them all. So far, we're 48 votes in, and 17% say yes, 40% say no, and the biggest chunk, 44%, say haven't tried them. I have only briefly tried them. I personally do not like them because I love the disc. But I can tell you, and I said it earlier, I love to collect them. There are a ton of them. Some of them super rare, hard to find. All right. Let's move on. We're going to get to the news. Got a few things here. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. Yeah, that would be cool. I'd love to take them myself. I got to go watch the old shows and just play along because I like testing my retro game knowledge. If it got a little newer than retro on arcade, I might not do near as well. But the retro stuff, luckily, I grew up playing. Savitor, I've been working on my sprint build for weeks, it seems. I'm only through letter M. And that's the thing. For the 125, you can download somebody's build, and there's some good ones. Mike McMaster and, oh boy, is it Sprint Intellect? That Facebook group. He has version 3 of his build, and it's just the 125, maybe some unreleased games. And you can go the quick way. But for me personally, I have that, and I'm testing it. And so people ask me questions. I can try different things, see what other people have done. But I like doing all that stuff. It's very time consuming, but I'm fairly good with Photoshop. You know, I have lots of cool things and ideas that I want to do. I want to also do my own build. So I am messing with other people's builds, and I have some basic stuff just to play games. Streaming, it's great, but I also am working on my own, but boy, does it take some time. Obsidian Contraption, what's going on? Nothing like wrestling with a bad SVA controller. Do you add Michelle to your mermaid screenshots? You know what? That's a good idea. I could put her in there. As you can do 3 overlays. So I could put her in there on that one and just take like that screenshot. I really appreciate that idea there, Tofu. I would love to get an edited, a hacked version of the game. Even if it was as simple as making Michelle an option for one of the mermaids you can choose, I would totally do it. 8-bit Hetzkel. How do you say that? 8-bit Hetzkels? Hetzkels? The only game that matters is Pitfall. I love Pitfall. I'm assuming you mean the original. Or are you talking about joysticks with a game? I'm not quite sure on that one. So, all right, let's get into the news. We are 38 minutes in. Had a lot of good discussion. Talked a lot about other things. Intellivision news, what do we got this week? So, as always, we are going to talk about the results. I believe this was Coleco Donkey Kong, the original Donkey Kong. Yes. So 18 people, and I'm going to see DJC. Oh, man, DJC had a really good score, too. He would have been up there towards the top somewhere. He did not find time to submit it. I should have just submitted it for him. Stefano, 353,500. That's insane. Now, not everyone is playing on an original console. Some people are playing emulation. Some people are playing on original consoles. I think most people do. Some people are playing on a Nintendo DSi or 3DS with Intellivision, which is a fabulous way to play. You got the touch screen at the bottom for your overlay. And I mean, there's other ways to play as well. So you never know. Simone, 264,900. Romaine, 242,400. Big jump to 4th place. That's Kyle, 153,000 even. Greg, 149,900. Kirk Kietsky, 110,100. DJ F, 104,300. Intellivision's digital fanzine, 79,500. We're still, I posted mine. Mine is way down. I'm not even halfway up. Bart Huff, this is one that kind of like, he kicked my butt. So you got Off-Grid Arcade. That's Bart Huff, 73,600. I only played one game, didn't have much time, but still, Bart kicked my butt. Myself, I keep forgetting to ask him to use Intellivision Gamer. 55,600 was mine. Alan, 54,000. Aaron, 53,300. It looks like there's a big group. I'm kind of all in that lower group. We're all close to the same. Kevin Schultz, the man who puts us on every week, 52,600. Cristiano, 46,200. Is that Bria? 36,300. James, 24,000. Cesario, 23,800. And Tom, 10,900. That's great. We've had some amazing participation for several weeks now. It's just getting out there a little more. People are feeling more comfortable. It's a great reason to pull out however you play in television and just play, turn in your score. It doesn't matter how good you do. It's just about playing these games and being a part of it. It's pretty cool. So right now they're playing Night Stalker until Sunday. I know there's going to be some amazing scores. I've already seen one. Michael Hayes. He has, oh, what did I do? I left my water down on my bed. I've got like 3 drinks. I'm going to have to take small sips. Got my DJC koozie. All right. So what else we have? The bowling league. I planned on having a bunch of the scores handy. I did watch. I did play along. Several of my friends are playing in the league. So I played along, and I'm in a group chat with several of them. And I sent them my scores as they were playing along in real time. I played each game with them. And that is on Papa Pete's channel. And I believe this was Thursday. So I believe it's every Thursday. It's always going to be the same. The Intellivision Striker Super Pro Bowling League. And I believe he said it was the first time he's ever won, not a match, but the whole week. PJ Smith won his first Striker Bowling League night. They do like a tournament ladder style where they bowl 3 games, and he's offered, if you have a way to play, you can even point your phone at the screen if you don't have all the camera or the other ways to play. He's invited. He can have up to so many people. They bowl 3 games. They go in a ladder order. The bottom person plays the next up, and they just keep playing till there's a champion. You can play 1 week. You can play half of it. You can play every single week. It's a lot of fun to do and be a part of it. So definitely check out Papa Pete Thursdays and just watch, or send him a message and tell him you like to play a week or 2 or whatever you want to do. So definitely watch my friends on that. Sorrow of Godland Thur. This is an amazing game. We're going to be talking about this game here a bit again here in a bit. This is a very in-depth game, and it is now available for digital. So CIB is hard to get. There's 2 ways to get this one. You've got the original, and then you've got the re-release, which is, I believe, just a splash screen and then Electronite branded, I think the manual in the box. But the game itself is the same, but at least it's available again. But there's also this digital version from Kai Magazine, and that is Oscar Kenneth. And he now, when we first got it, when I got mine last week, I think it was DJC. Yeah, DJC told me about it. I didn't know it was available digital yet. So I grabbed it. I made all the sprint files, reached out to Oscar and said, hey, I've made all the files for the sprint. If you would like them, I can show you what people are doing. And if you like it, release it. Did all the work for him. He was very grateful. And as far as I know, he's now selling that with the regular files. And then like other people are doing, I sent him the whole zip ready to go, the sprint files. So you just drag and drop that part over and everything is ready for your sprint. Even had him write a brief description of Kai Magazine so I could do folder art. That's included as well, the folder art that I made. And I'll show you guys that in a bit here. But $16.90, and I don't even know, is that euros? I don't know money very well. I just know I click PayPal. Whatever it converts it to, I pay it. But whatever that is, I think it's $21 USD at the time I bought it, maybe 22 at the most. But very fun game, very well done. I highly recommend it, especially if you're into the more in-depth. I don't know if RPG type game. Definitely should check it out. DJC has done a lot of gameplay here recently on it. Check his channel out if you want to check it out a little more in depth. But definitely a fun game. I will be playing that one. I'll queue it up in all my extra live streams that I never end up having time for. But there's a few games that I really like, Operation Cloudfire, Rick Dynamite, and there's several others that I just want to go live, just play a game, chat with you guys, and keep going until I'm done. Maybe not in the same stream, but go through the whole game and then move on to the next one. I got to start doing that because there's so many good games and I want to play them. I don't just want to talk about them, play them for 5 minutes and be done. So that's all the regular news I've got. Sprint news. Be looking for the sprints. I do have a video that I could have showed you. It's kind of like production. If you guys have seen it online, you've seen it. But it shows the assembly line between people making them and the machines, automation. So it's kind of like 50-50. It was cool to see. I saw someone else post it, and I said, hey, Ben, is this okay to show? I've seen it somewhere. He's like, yeah, you can show it. So I don't have it on the computer, or I'd show it right now, but I'll have it on there for next week. It was very cool to see. And at first I thought it was for my eyes only, and a week went by and I saw it somewhere else. So I just asked. I mean, if I'm not supposed to show it, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. But he said it's fine. So I'll show it to you guys. So restock sometime this month, very soon. We will have the new consoles. Sprints will be back in stock everywhere. The updated versions with the controller fixes. Hopefully everything is perfect. It should be. And I'm hoping to have a new firmware update to be testing very soon. I did test a small one, and it was on the favorites. So I'm hoping to have the complete new update very shortly. Test it once the few people doing it bless it, it'll get released. And I'm really curious of how many things we sent in, what they can end up doing with that. So you guys you'll know as soon as I'm able to let you know. But I can tell you, I don't have anything yet. Let me switch back over here. All right, so that's it, because I was going to show you the video. High scores. Keith, Crash 7, sent me a little video, and it was portrait, and I wanted a screenshot, and I didn't have time to ask him for one. But on Phoenix, this guy's an animal, 349,780 on Phoenix. I think DJC and I are getting our best, like 50 to 80,000, somewhere in that range. I haven't heard Chuck say, haha, I kicked your butt again. So, yeah, that just, I know as someone who's getting 50 to 80, that is, I can't even believe he can do that. I mean, I'm not worthy. Very, very cool, sir. So let's go ahead and catch up on chat here. Let me get over there and check a little bit. And I left that up the whole time. At least now I know where I was going. Dave Cammo. Lucky guy right there. Probably got messages saying, you left the comment up. Cold weather leads to split thumbs, which makes it tough to play in television. Yeah, Numb Thumb Club on steroids. I have it, but my modern gaming doesn't happen a whole lot. Stockjock, I have a Donkey Kong Jr. arcade cabinet that I can play DK on. That's awesome. Not a lot of people like the original Donkey Kong on Intellivision or other consoles for that matter, but I never knew any different because I played the home consoles first and then played the arcade. So I really wasn't disappointed. I was just excited for the arcade version. Can you show us the room when it's all done? Yes, I do have an old video where I kind of went through the game room a little bit. It's pretty much the same, just a whole lot more stuff in here. And right now there's stuff literally everywhere on the floor. I've got so many things I haven't even opened. Oh, it's fine. I don't mind. I love chatting with you guys. Only thing I have in my arcade is a my arcade Galaga I bought at Walgreens. I love Galaga, however you say it. I know people say it both ways. I love shooters. It's one of my favorites. How far am I back on chat? Not too bad. Ooh, Galaxian. I like that one too. Oh man, I'll be at the bottom for Night Stalker. Great game. I just suck, says Bart Huff, Off Grid Arcade. Yeah, new walkthrough. See, I'll have to at least put it back. I destroyed this room, guys. It was pretty bad already. I destroyed it. I bought it, and yes, your sprint files were included in the zip. Yeah, the Buzz. So that was Mike's, not mine, and it was only 125. So yeah, that works great. If you don't want to do it all, or you don't know how to do it all, there are ways where you can do it with the 125. But please do not do it with homebrews, because everyone's watching. Everyone's going to see it. It's not right. These are small companies. We've talked about it a lot. Support these guys. They don't cost a lot. Buy your favorite games. And they don't want you to distribute their artwork, any kind of files related to the games, because even if it's free, they want to distribute it themselves and get the flow to their channel. They're doing it. So just send people to theirs, especially on the free ones. The Zazzy Man. I'd say it's Zazzy. Art Big Fall. Your face is dynamite. These games are dumb. Art Big Fall's one. You're my idol, sir. I love Art Big Fall. The Intellivision Manus. Those sprints are mine. Not mine. You haven't figured out where I live yet. And I live far from you. I don't think you can fly here. DJC Detroit. Who's this guy? His mom is Dynamite. I'll be testing some new versions of the controller soon. It's DJC. I talked about him earlier. There he is in the flesh. Well, kind of. He's been streaming a lot because he's all snowed in. It's like every time I turn on YouTube, awesome, DJC's on. IR Geek, what's going on? Almost caught up. Hello from Winterville, Georgia, USA. I know you guys are going to hate this, but it's hot enough up here. I need to turn on the fan. Let me see. It is 78 up here. That's without a heater. Outside, it's in the 60s. Upstairs, it gets a little warmer than downstairs. Our heater is not on. I have to turn on the fan because it's friggin' hot. My thumb is silver right now after doing 104,690 on my old school. Oh, old school Intellivision. Miss Pac-Man. Is that a PB? Is that a PB, sir? Well. You have gerbils. They are delicious. Snow. It was almost 60 degrees here today. I know you're not too bad either, but a lot of these people they don't even have running water. They're all frozen. Woo, that's warmer than here, Bart. All right, where are we at now? Let's go to mail call. I even remembered to stick it over here on mail call. So I've got one item, and I think it's a very cool item. I think Poe put it up. Oh, boy. I saw it on Atari Age, then I saw Poe, and I saw someone else talking about it was a sale. I've been waiting. If it goes on sale a lot lower, I'll get another one. But I really like this, but I've been waiting because I've been spending a ton of money. And it is... What is that? This thing is cool. You've got a spinner. You've got a roller. You've got a keypad. You've got your buttons. You've got shoulder buttons. You've got your D-pad. This is the Game Station Go. And I've seen a lot of people playing Intellivision on it. I definitely want to do that. This thing, I'll have to get another setup going for this thing. This thing is bigger than you think. You think it's like a little small handheld or like an Evercade. This thing's pretty good size. But I'm very excited to have one of these. Thank you, Poe, and everyone else who stuck up. Woot had them for, was it $50 off? Someone said there was a gamer or something code. That didn't work for me. I tried several iterations of it. I don't know, maybe that was a certain day that you could get like a little bit more off. Got up to 30 for Poe. He's in a heat wave. Yeah, snow here, cold, disgusting. Where is my summer? 20 degrees here in Indiana. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I can't even, I've never experienced that, guys. I mean, where I live, I can go to the lakes. I can go to the hot desert. I can go to snow about an hour 20. We have skiing, resorts. I'm in the Central Valley of California. I live out in the country. I'm a country boy. But within a few hours, I can be at the ocean, the snow, the desert, camping in the mountains. I'm kind of living in a cool area where I can do anything I want, pretty much. I get my gerbils straight from the source, Richard Gere. Nom, 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 nom. The Intellivision Manus. DJC says 23 degrees here, shorts weather. I've worn shorts and t-shirts in snow going to Reno. My sister lived there for several years. If I'm just driving, I'll get hot in the car. I wear shorts and a shirt. People always look at me funny. But I mean, I don't stay out in the snow in that, but just walking around in and out of the car, I'm in shorts. I like shorts. I hate pants. For the past month, 20 is a heat wave, Roger. Woo! DJC says, oh no, I just farted. Gotta cancel late night show now. Oh my, I really done it this time. DJC, you're in your 50s. You know, you can never trust a fart. Megatron, we might hit the 50s next week. I can only hope. And seriously though, guys, I joke and it's warm here. I hope anyone that's living in snow, snowed in, iced in, pipes frozen, I hope you guys get a little break from that. I can only imagine how crappy that is. So what's up next? Product highlight. Let me make sure I've got it in the right screen. So I've seen this all over YouTube, all over social media. I'm sure you guys have seen it. And these are, I believe this is just for people that have their own 3D printers, but I love just showing things off that I find. Let me get back to the web pages. It's talking about, and this is where the poll came from. This guy made a complete set. Let me see if this works. Okay, there you go. You've got all different styles, whatever you like. He's got it. And this is at Maker World. You can find this. You can probably find it anywhere. I grabbed the one from Intellivision Revolution Facebook group. And these are made for the Intellivision Sprint controller. And I believe these are just the files. You have to print them yourself. If somebody's printing them or him, maybe someone knows in the comments. But a very cool kit and all different kinds of things, variations you can print. If this is something that you like or it's your thing, this is definitely the most in-depth setup I've seen. And when you do it yourself, you're going to know what to do, and you can make them any colors you want. Very cool to see the community constantly making upgrades, new things, new products. You know, you've got 8-bit widgets. You've got Charles making things. You've got OG Hugo. Oh boy, I'm going to forget people. I apologize. But there's so many people in the community that are making a lot of cool things. And the least I can do is try to follow them and at least show you guys in case you haven't seen them. The one other thing we've got, what the heck? Metal signs on eBay. So I like stuff like this for the game room. And this is, what was it, like an 8x10 metal sign? I can't remember what it was. Let's scroll down and see what it says. 8x10 printed metal sign, perfect for your garage, man cave, game room, home, or office. And this is just one example. Oh, that zoomed in too much. Try this. There we go. I got it big. So I love things like this. I need to buy one. There's several different versions, not just in television. He makes the signs for a lot of different things. And there it is right there. I'll try to get the link in the description, but you can find it. Look at that name right there. And then you can go, it's down the rabbit hole. And let's just look at other items here. Show you real quick. There's Cloudy Mountain. There's another Dungeons and Dragons, Contra, Sequest, Castlevania, Stargate. There's a Nintendo Power. There's Phil's favorite, Atari 2600 Pac-Man. I should send him one of those for his wall. He absolutely loves that game. There's Cubert. Pitfall. I don't think that was there. All right, I gotta get Pitfall. The Intellivision dude will be upset with me if I don't buy everything Pitfall. There's Mazatron. So all kinds of signs there. I think it was free shipping. I don't want to scroll too fast. I don't want to make anyone dizzy. Let's go back and look. So $19, free shipping. So $20 shipping included. Printed metal signs, 8x10 inches. Definitely cool for your game room. Yeah, I'll be ordering a few here soon, and I'll show you guys a good in-person view. Well, in my hands anyway. What's next? I was gonna do I was trying to have a guest on, and I don't think he responded. But once I get going, I turn my phone. I was going to invite PJ on, and if he's in here, he just said he was out, but he didn't say I can still play. I was going to have him on to promote the bowling league, and because he won, he was the winner for this week or last week. Again, that is Thursday, Papa Pete's channel. A lot of my friends on there. Some of the viewers are on there. Pierre was on there. So definitely watch. Let Papa Pete know if you're interested in playing. I'm sure he'd be glad to have you. He can have up to so many people. And it's one of those things where it's a ladder tournament. So you bowl 3 games and then the lowest series. And there's handicaps. So it's all fairly close to even. And once you get the 3 games in, the lowest ranked guy bowls the next up, and you keep going until there's a winner. And PJ Smith kicked everyone's butt. Cyrus was on a tear early on. I think he was last. He said it was the worst he's bowled, and I think it was. But he won, like, I don't know how many it was, 3 or 4. He got the DJC, and DJC, it was close. It was down to a few pins. DJC won, and then I think it was PJ took out DJC, and then PJ took out Papa Pete to win. So I'm playing along every week and watching those guys, and it's a lot of fun to do. And at some point they'll do chip shot. So let me, oops, I meant to do full screen. So I'm going to play one quick game of Striker, and that is from David Harley of Intelligent Vision. So Intellivision.us. Oh boy, I don't have my build in. I do so many back and forth. I have like, I don't know, 10 to 15 USB sticks, and some are designated. I don't move them. Some are just for testing certain things. Sometimes I put secret stuff on one that I can't accidentally show. I guess this is a good time to show you guys. Let me get over to the right spot and make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing here, because I don't want to do that again or be really small and oh boy. I'll try to have no mistakes. I already did a doozy, not having everything ready. All right, so you guys can still hear me, yes? Okay, I see the green light, so I'm going to assume you can. Let me... Off to eBay I go. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I'll be getting a few myself. Catch up here. Where's Beat 'em and Eat 'em? Dude, I have them all. You know I do. Is Casey's Closet Poe. In Casey's Closet Poe. I told Coco that I wanted to play. Doesn't that sound like it would be a good horror movie title, Casey's Closet? Oh, boy. Corey's Closet sounds better. If you have the joystick for Intellivision controller, keep them. They're rare, and there's a lot of them. Some are quite rare. I mean, every once in a while, I still see one like, whoa, I've never seen that. The first time I collected, I stumbled across them, didn't know they existed growing up. I had a ton of them, a lot of which I still don't have, but I have a lot of them in boxes. In fact, I got one here that's kind of messed up. But this is one. Oh, and I'm showing you, and you can't see. This box got a little smashed in shipping, but there's one of them. I don't know if you can see it. I got a better box up there. You can't see it. It's all up here on the shelf. I've got several versions of it, joysticks, the sticklers, all kinds of stuff. All right, so let me get back over here, make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. See, and there's a comment up. Is that the one from Sears? I don't really know. I was 5 when Intellivision came out, and I never had them growing up. I didn't have any of those until 98 when I found eBay, and I bought everything, almost every big lot I could get my hands on, everything that I never had as a kid, everything I found that I didn't already have. Sometimes I'd buy 3, 4, 5. You think I'm bad now? I bought everything back then. I wish I had that kind of, I make way more money now, but with the family and all the stuff we've got going on, I had way more free money back then. Sean knows all about that. Him and I used to battle. That's how we met, costing each other big money on eBay. Oh, yeah. You want to see something cool, buddy? We'll start there. I know DJC likes this. So I did an opcode folder. I just kind of took their logo, and it was much like you see on these. That's just my starter folder art. I have lots of plans for these, and they only have 3 games, and I happen to be one of the few people that he sent the games to for promotional purposes, and I put them on my sprint, and I just repeated the boxes in a different order on the bottom. And there's my lovely being on a Mac files. But you've got these nice 3D boxes. I've got descriptions in from the game boxes, how many players are in. I've scanned the overlays. They didn't turn out too bad. I've got the controller overlays in. If you scan that QR code, it's going to take you to the opcode website. I did reach out to Ed and said, hey, look, I've done all the work. Do you have any plans to release these games digitally? I can send you all the sprint files. You can check them out, whatever you want to do. I'll gladly give it all to you. Just would love to see them. Would love to see them being sold. So there's Goonies. There's Naughty Boy. I've also got screenshots you'll see rotating in the background. And there's the both overlays and the QR code. And then we've got Xerion. Is it Xerion? Xerion? I say Xerion. I don't really know. Fun shooter, different floaty controls. It's supposed to be that way. And then here you've got the scanned overlay. And this brown one comes from, I believe it's like the original. Steve Jones of Steve Jones Box Company sent me, and he's posted it on Atari Age, I believe, as well. I keep looking at the camera like you all can see me. He sent that to me early on. I like the brown one. I think the blue on blue is just too much, not enough contrast. And the brown one is what they should be. Most of them brown. And it has a good contrast. I use the brown one myself. And you can actually do a third one. Don't do an extra snap. It will not show anything. I tried that. So here I've got Brian's Man Cave. I've got Blah Blah Woof Woof, testing ROMs. There's lots of things in there. The original 125, which I still need to do some organization in there. Opcode looks pretty good now. Miscellaneous stuff, which are like unreleased games, demos, prototypes. And then I will have more folders like Mattel Electronics, Activision, and Magic. Kai Magazine. So there's the one I was talking about earlier, Sorrow of Godland Thur. And I've got the little folder art going on. Since he has one game officially, he does make more games, as we're going to see in the programmer highlight. But there's only one that was self-published, and that was this one. So I used the box art and then Kai Magazine. I got the description there. And this is, well, I've got a combination of things going on here. I've got my Mac files that I haven't deleted since I've added stuff. And I've got the game here. And what it does, I think it needs 4 games or it just repeats. So I've got games repeating. I've got my Mac files that need to be deleted, repeating. But I've got a nice description of the game. I utilized every character that you could put. I've got the overlay, the small and large, and I have the QR code going to Kai Magazine. I wish when you came out of a folder, just like it does a game now, I hope they do that. When you go out of a folder, I wish it would go right back to where you were. I've got Intellivision Revolution, which I do plan. All these that just have a logo, I'm going to do some other cool things to make it look a little better. Intellivision Collector, Intelligent Vision. I got my Tutor Vision stuff here. Homebrew Inc. Game testing. That's not for like testing games that are in progress. That's for, I can throw stuff in there, go see what it looks like, adjust the artwork. If someone says, hey, is this working on your sprint? I throw it in there and I check it out. This was from my stream. I kind of picked my favorites from Electronite, put box art around it, and that's my folder art currently for Electronite. Cote Gamers, I'll do more box art type stuff. If a publisher only has a couple games, I may do some box art and then a couple screenshots. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I have lots of plans for certain ones. Collector Vision games. I have all those digital. I just need to finish. It's going to take a while. They have a lot of games. And not all of them are great, but a lot of them are. And I'll make all the sprint files for these. And again, Brian, if you're watching, I still plan on finishing all your digital games. He sent me a list. Get them ready for the sprint. So that's where I'm at right now. So I don't know. I think it's under Intelligent Vision. I have Striker. That one's probably Intellivision Revolution as well. Here's all my lovely Mac files. So I bought the pack that David Harley is selling. And let me switch now because we don't need to see all of that. He has a pack for $15 that gives all his free games. And look at that. That's a cool box for Super Pro Horse Racing, which is very similar to the special version he made me. Just one change and then box art. So anyway, $15. All the sprint files, all the free ROMs. Support David, Intellivision.us. All the free games there. Yes, they're free games, but it saves a ton of time. It's all ready to go, drag and drop. All these games in here. There's another fun one if you like racing. Chuck and I needed a head-to-head this one at some point. He loves auto racing just like I do. So I've got Ultimate Burger Time. That name's a little off. It should be Super Chef BT Ultimate, I believe. And there's Super Chef BT. There's Striker. Just kind of going through Space Patrol. That's a left turn only. David worked on level design, I think it was. That game is still amazing, fun, holds up. Lots of stuff in there. So we're going to play one game of Striker. I need to find the 2025 version we got last year. This is 2024. So that's the one I have in here. Bowling, Slickness 0, 1 bowler. I got to play with myself. I like heavy balls, so I'm going to go with 16. Right-handed because left-handed is a little bit easier. And we're going to see. I'm going to turn up the volume. Oop, not down, up. I'll adjust if it's too soft. Let me catch up here before we get going. Yeah, I know, sir. Believe me, he's super busy. Like, they've been trying to get out all their games for Coleco, and even people buying stuff, they're having a hard time keeping up. And I'm assuming he's eventually going to get back to me, and I'll get the answer if he plans on digital releases. If he wants all the sprint files, I'll send them to him. But yeah, all of them. I love all the games that they have. I hope they make more. I don't know how well they sold. Very cool boxes. They've got the magnetic latching. If you've seen their Coleco boxes, pretty much same thing, just slightly different colors. So Goonenuff and Goonies, the Goonies are pretty much identical. You have better sounds and the splash screen. I can't remember if there's something else. It uses the ECS. Throat went dry there. So the new version, if you have Goonenuff and you're not a collector and need them all, you could probably pass on the Goonies. The other two, Naughty Boy started out my least favorite. Wasn't familiar with it. I love that game. It's now my favorite of the three from Opcode. Thanks for the subscription, whoever did it. There was 10 gifted today, and that was from Buzz3720. That's awesome that you got one of those, Jeremiah Thomas. I couldn't get separate folders to work. What's the secret? Send me a message, IR Geek. I'll gladly help you. We can either do it text, email, or I can invite you into this, and it'll be private, not online, and I can walk you through it. I'm glad to help. Just got to figure out a time when we can both do it or go back and forth with messaging. Yeah, you have to have the alpha 1.1, and then you put folders in, name them. You can even add artwork, JSON files with descriptions. It's just like the games. You make everything the same file name as the folder. But I'll gladly help you, buddy. I love helping people with stuff with the sprint related. Casey, can you tell Casey can tell you where it's located? I'm sure. Yeah, I can. Reach out to me, buddy. I have the link on one of my videos, but I can post a link here. I don't know if you can post a link here. You can try. Casey likes heavy balls. Yeah. I don't know. Let me see here. How do you wrench someone? I forget. Pin. I think you can now. Can you now? Off grid? I don't know how that works. If that's showing proper, try to do it. I can post links. Like, pretty sure anyway. I used to could. Does that work for you guys? Let me go look at the other. Did that show up as a link, or do I have to do the HTTP thing? I don't really know. That might be why. Intellivision.us. The view I'm looking at, I know I can't see them. Were my links working, guys? Either one of those show up? Oh, did that one even go? Okay, it's just delayed. The one you just did, the last one you just typed as a link. Okay, sweet. So Bart should be able to post a link now. I think I made him. I think I gave him a wrench. I only did that one time, and I typically don't do that. But he wants to post a link. Let's do it. All right. So let's play one game of Striker here. It'll be really quick. Oop, my controller went off. Come on, baby. Start off with a strike. Oh, yeah. I just want to add that I played along with that Striker League, and I whooped them all. I'm not bragging. I think I've won the Striker League, not every week when they went to this way, but I think I won. I love Striker. I grew up bowling. I was quite the bowler in my teens. I'm not so good at real golf, but I've played a lot of rounds. Taken lessons. I'm really good at chip shot. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, crap. I don't know that I got that. Oh, a little bit more. It's been a while for those splits. Yeah, no turkey. I need to get some little things to play in case that happens. Uh-oh. I missed my mark. I adjusted. Will it work? Yes, it does. It's kind of tricky to be good at this. Oh, I did it again. See if I can adjust. Sometimes I can adjust. Sometimes I can't. Woo! There, I hit my mark. And no strike. I get a split, in fact. I better do what I did last time. Miss my mark. Okay, I went farther. Let's see if that's enough. Oh, a little more. It's all trial and error. Trying to see. Let's see strike, because I missed my mark and adjusted again. Nope. At least this one's not a split. I talk smack, and now I'm getting opens. I did not have bowling growing up, but I did bowl growing up, and I do love Striker and what David's done. I don't like how slow it was, the original game. Striker, this bowl's at a good pace. Strike! I've never bowled a 300 game. I've been super close so many times. I mean, I have left-handed. That's cheating. I can bowl a 300 almost every time left-handed. But with the new version or right-handed, it's not as easy. I tried something different because strikes haven't been working when I hit my mark. I might have to move my mark. I was trying to pick it up like if it was a split. I was pretty high level. I bowled in multiple leagues a week. I bowled travel league for the bowling alley I bowled for. I did a lot of tournaments. And one year I went to Orange, close by LA, and I worked my all the way up to the state championship, and I annihilated everyone. Top bowler all the way up. Went down to orange. The lanes were a lot different. I kind of had that, whoa, this is a big stage kind of thing. I don't really get nervous, but yeah, you do kind of a little bit. It doesn't affect me. Same with RC racing. You got to be tough mentally. 6 minutes to try to race a perfect race is near impossible. But I bowled like crap. I wouldn't say I choked. I just could not find any kind of rhythm. The lanes were quite a bit different. I just couldn't figure it out. There we go. There we go. I might have to change my mark because those are hitting every time. Oh, no. I need another one or I'm not even going to get a 200. Oh, get the ball here. Oh, no. I missed it by farther than I wanted. Oh, yes. Now I just need an 8 or higher and I'll hit a 300. But if I get that 3 split, I won't make it. And I hit my mark, so I might. Oh, I got it. $201, not bad. At least I got to hear the music at the end. All right. Where are we at now? Played that. I wanted to have PJ on, but he wasn't available, and I didn't reach out to him ahead of time. It's my bad. But I will have him on one of these weeks, and it's a quick couple minutes. Play a game of bowling. He can promote the league. We can talk about what happened, that kind of stuff. Let's check out the poll real quick, see where we're at here. Got to go to a different screen for that. A third screen. So we are now 67 votes in. Pretty much what I expected. I knew the bulk of people probably never used them. So do you like using the joystick add-ons for Intellivision controllers? 15% say yes. 39% say no. And 46%, just almost half, haven't tried them. Which pretty much, like I said, what I expected on that one. I didn't even know they existed. Yep, and I am, and I can tell you exactly what the score is going to be at any given point. I wasn't bowling like whenever we had to do our own score or anything, but I can follow along, and no matter how many strikes, spares, opens, 10th frame, whatever, I can tell you exactly where you are, what you could get, what your minimum is going to be. It's like I was always good with numbers, and definitely I watched the bowling scores for so many years that yeah, I kind of have that down. So what do we got here? We've got a few more things to do, then we're going to play our game of Horse Racing Live. So I got a programmer highlight. Now I was supposed to prep a video for this, but the information and showing the games off will be good enough for this time. I kind of wanted to link it all together with a short gameplay, like 30 seconds of each game that I'm going to talk about. And I wanted to have the name down below, kind of do a little edits, scenes in and out. Can't get that done. So I don't want to wait either. I just want to show you guys because I wasn't even aware of all the games that they made. And I want to talk about them and show them off. And if you guys haven't seen, there's a new one in the works from the same programmer. So it's a good time to do a programmer highlight on Kai Magazine. And that's Oscar Kenneth. I believe him to be one of the top programmers. He's one of the best, in my opinion. I know DJC agrees with me as well. I'm sure others do. So let's go ahead and I'll bring up their website. We kind of saw it a little bit with Sorrow of Godland Thur because we were talking about the digital release, and now that it has the sprint package ready to go. And let's see over here. If the controller goes to sleep, you got to push a button twice. So Kai Magazine is an indie developer, and they do games for Intellivision, Sega, Genesis / Mega Drive, MSX2, and PC. And they have more than 20 games that have been published, and they started in 1994. I think he said he went for a few years, took a long break, came back, and has been doing it ever since. And I'm glad he has. I want to check out some of his other games on other platforms, especially PC. I used to be quite a PC gamer years ago. Still have gaming rigs, just not enough time in the day. So let's go ahead and order. I'm going to show you just a little bit of every game from their first one to the last. They've only self-published one game, but they have, how many are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 games. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 games and 1 in the works. So we're going to go over each one. That's for Intellivision, of course. And we're going to talk about him, show a little bit of gameplay. I think he's amazing. I've chatted with him several times over the years, and I hope he keeps making games. I really want to see a sequel to at least one more of these games, if not more, or maybe some new stuff, obviously, as well. All right, so we are going first. We have to go to Electronite. Electronite has published a lot of his games, and this is Oscar Kenneth of Kai Magazine. I can't wait to get rid of the rest of those. I added a lot of stuff here in the last few days, and I have to take it to a PC to delete the files. There's other ways to do it. I don't like using that way. If I stick it in a PC, I can just load it up, highlight them all, delete it, and they'll be gone. So first up, the very first video game that Kai Magazine Oscar did was Ninja Odyssey. And that is a great platformer. Here, I'll let you see a few screenshots here. It's cut off a little bit, but you can get the idea. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with the game. There is the overlay. There's the overlays, but they're literally the same thing. One of them just in a controller. One of them might be hard to read, though, depending on your monitor or TV size. That big overlay on a 65 to 100-inch TV is quite large. So let's show you briefly Ninja Odyssey. I've got fairly far in this, but I have not beat this one yet. But this is one that I would love. This is his first game. I would love to see a sequel made for this. 1, because I love the game. 2, because I know he could do a much better job after his first game. So you've got story, you've got cool graphics, you've got cool music, and you have fun gameplay. I mean, it's just such a great combination. So I've got the lower left button jumping, and on a recent show, DJC, which is a segment that we're going to have now and then, DJC, how to play with DJC. We've got other segments and other YouTubers going to be doing stuff for the show. Way to promote their own channel and give some content that's not just me blabbing. I really look forward to more people. We've got it all set up. Just, you know, a lot of people spend all their time on their own channels. I appreciate the time they give. But DJC taught us, talking, I almost forgot. He kind of went over, it was like 6 minutes long. I played it on my show, and he kind of goes over what does what, how to play. You definitely should check that out. I don't know if he's going to release it on his own channel standalone or not. But it's one of the recent shows. I can't recall which number. But you got the yellow bar on the top. That's kind of like a timer life meter. If you get hit, you can die. Some things just take your upgrades. But if that yellow timer on the top runs out, you also die. You can get different weapons. Some will sit there and bounce. Some go really fast and straight. I can't recall. I don't know all of them. You can get a double jump, which is very valuable to have. And you can hit these guys too if you can time it. I like red and double jump once you get to where you can have it. So if you do not know about Ninja Odyssey and you like platformers, I believe this to be the best platformer on the Intellivision. And guys, this was his first game. Very first dive into Intellivision homebrew. I kind of just want to get to the boss. I can't remember if it's a third or... A lot of these I'm just going to give you guys a real brief show. But this game does have a boss as well. Yeah, it's going to be a while. I don't want to go too in depth because I want to get the horse racing. So let me go ahead and get out here. I'm going to hold the upper left action button and 5. And we're going to move on to the second game he made, which I do have on here because I bought it before it was removed. I've had it for quite a while. And that's TNT Cowboy. I should have shown you guys the artwork there. Kai Magazine, published by Electronite, 2019. Look at that beautiful train. I can switch back over here so you guys can see my beautiful face. Ah, there. Bart has a wrench. He can post now. So this is kind of like an RPG mixed with Bomberman. Chuck has really spent some time in this game. There's story here. So I'm just going to show you a brief bit. This big, great building here is the saloon. The bartender might have a job for you or for a guy like you. So basically you have to earn money, buy stuff, upgrade. You take jobs. Hi, fella. You're new in town, aren't you? Looking for a job? Yes, indeed. Warehouses next to the town are infested with big bats and... What is that? L-bats? Bullets only tickle the buggers, so you need to use TNT to deal with them. He gives you $100. Tells you to go get your explosives permit. I don't want to read all of it. But there's a lot of story here. And I'll go down. This is the store. You can interact with people. Can't carry any weapons without a permit. You can buy them at the store. So here I have the $100. I buy the permit. And the only other thing I've done, I've watched DJC play it a lot, is you go to here and you can get your health restored and you can save your game. And I got game saves working on this. This was the hardest game. It took me quite a while to figure out. Like I said, I don't know all those things. I just know enough to mess around with it until it saves. And that's what I got. I finally got it to save, but it took a while. I don't know if I can leave yet. Oh, I can. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Oh, DJC is going to be making fun of me. But there you go. That's a good look at his second game, TNT Cowboy. So now we're going to go look at the third game. And that was my favorite Electronite game, AF. I love shooters. This one is so well done. This was his third game. He was really getting in his groove. There is the overlay. Let's show you a little bit of AF. I will try to get down to the boss in the first man. I don't want to play too long on each one. There's story to this one as well. Super Mega Graphics 64. Where's Roger? Oh, Roger taking off? Or is Roger taking off? Or is Sean taking off? I missed it either way. Yes, like Bomberman. It's a fun game. I need to get into that one. Yeah, I don't know how to play it. And Mike, before you start, I didn't read the manual. I'm just showing the games. It's not any kind of in-depth anything. The manual police will be here. Trust me. Maybe not now. He'll find it if I didn't read the manual. It's all good, buddy. Yeah, I'm older than you. I'm sleepy. I didn't eat. Yesterday, I moved a ton of stuff into the house. My back's sore. I'm tired. Poe, I know you got to go to sleep. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. All right, so we're going to try AF. I've only got 2 tunnels. The sprint downstairs, I've beat the whole game. And it lets you select tunnels 1 through 7. Anywhere after that, you can also play on hard. But that's really hard. I like to use auto fire, at least early on. You've got upgrades. That's speed up. There's power up. Now I'm shooting 2 pellets. Barrier is a really good one to have. And there's barrier. Now I've got that kind of shield, I would call it. Oh boy. There are several bosses in this one. I want to say 3. And then you see each boss again at a much harder level further along. This game is so good. I'm pretty sure it was DJC's favorite Electronite game and one of his favorite Intellivision homebrew games. It's mine as well. One of mine. And Bart can tell you it's not easy. I can't believe I died there. I'm going to blame it on being live. Because when I was learning to test this game, it's one of the first ones I did. I played it half a day because I was still learning at this point on how to get games to save. And to see if this one saves, you literally have to get to the first level to try it, to see if it saves. You don't know until you beat the boss and try to load it up again. So I wasn't super good at the game at that point. But I tell you what, I'm really good at level 1 because I've never played anything more than the first level of this on Intellivision Homebrew. I've played it so many times. So many try this, try that, and every time had to beat the first level. I love me some barrier. If I die here again, I'm not going to show you my giant worm here at the end. Because I want to move on. I want to get to the game. Or Horse Racing Live. And we're not done talking about AF. Whenever we get through this list, we're going to talk about something else related to this as well. Oh, I almost hit the wall. Oh, man, that would have sucked. Sometimes in the harder levels, it's hard to get precise controls out of the disc, but you can do it. I like this angled firepower, but when I'm playing and trying to beat the worm or some other bosses, I like the dual firepower better. But it does make going down these areas quite handy. We are at the boss. Definitely helps to have barrier. We got him red already. One thing I learned too, don't let anything hit you after you kill him, because if one of these shots hit you after you kill him, you don't beat him. And that sucked the first time I beat it. I hit something, all excited, and had to do it again. Should be any time. There we go. So there's first level down. AF, amazing game, one of my favorites. So let's go ahead. I'll flash you guys. Not too bad. I guess just went through the black Elgato screen. So that was his third game. Next up, another game I love. Different kind of shooter. You can upgrade your ships. There's a lot to do. It's a lengthy game. It's a lot of fun. And we are talking about Star Mercenary. Oops, there we go. A 2020 game. In Star Mercenary, you're abducted and thrust into the brutal colonial wars of the Star Federation. Pilot your starfighter, upgrade it at allied bases, and navigate a dangerous sector using a detailed star map. Engage in intense dogfights against enemies and assault fortified bases in a thrilling quest for freedom, all enhanced by stunning graphics and immersive gameplay. Are you ready to take on the challenge? So I've not beat this game, Yeah, it's awesome as F. It is. Hey, what's going on, Eric? RetroGamerEric. He's started to do YouTube videos as well. Definitely, if you like retro, go give him a look at him and give him a sub. Eric is a Commodore 64 guy, loves all retro gaming, has started collecting Intellivision as well. I still need, once I can find everything I need to get with him still, I need to send him some games. I've told him for quite some time. Bears fan Goomba, you snuck in here as well. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, AF's great. Yeah, when Bart first played it, I was like, but he had a lot of fun, and now he's quite good at it. But yeah, there is a learning curve with AF, but man, is it good. So here we go, Star Mercenary. This was Oscar's 4th game on the Intellivision in 2020. Another great one. Marriage proposal there in this game. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes, I think it says. So this also saves, luckily. So you've got normal, hard, and insane. I definitely say normal. So you've got a workshop. You can upgrade your afterburners, shields, engine, firepower, auto fire, and most of these multiple times. And you'll need a lot of them, trust me. Ship status, you can check out all the details on your ship. Star map, this is where you go to other sectors. And we'll show you this first one here. Assault enemy base, yes.
Approaching enemy base.
So I forgot to tell you, this is also a voice game. So I don't have auto fire, so I have to sit here and push it. So you can go to this screen and you can see your shield status. You can see your afterburner status, how much thrust you have. Sometimes you need that to get away from people. Engine output, firepower, auto fire off or on, how much money you have. Then down here, mission objectives. I have 20 fighters I have to kill in this one. 44 turrets are left and 24 structures. So what is that? 88 things to kill in this level alone? So oh, and I missed. So you can watch this go. A lot of things shoot at you. You got turrets. I kind of like to line up with them and just kind of work my way through. The ships are the hardest part because they will chase you. Oh, no. And sometimes, early on, you're not fast enough. You don't have a lot of thrust.
Watch out.
Yeah, you need to work on your thrust. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh! Oh my gosh, I keep pushing the wrong button. Did not want to die there. So you've got to destroy all these turrets, all the things in the base. You've got to destroy the fighters. I don't know if you have to destroy everything. Some of the things you do, I can't quite remember. But so if we check now, I've got 16 fighters left, 23 turrets, and 12 structures. And then you move on to the next one. I've earned $920. I can go and fix my ship, upgrade it. And the game is quite in depth. If you love shooters, you love having these elements to where there's more than just, aimlessly shooting everything. This is definitely a game you want to check out. And this is an Electronite game. It is also available in digital format with all the sprint files from Electronite. I think all of these games are, except Sorrow of Godland III. That one's not available from Electronite digitally. All the rest are. So now we're going to head into Kai Magazine, Oscar Kenneth's, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 5th game. And this is one I'm not too familiar with. I own it, of course, digitally and physical. It's another in-depth game, and that's A Tale of Dragons and Swords. Don't forget to show you, there's the overlay. You can see from the screenshots, I would say it's kind of like a Zelda, the first one type game. I've played this one a little bit. Time is it? 6:45. My stomach's going. Again, every aspect of these games are great. Again, this one saves as well. I've definitely not tried anything other than normal. Haste belt 10, heal 0, save your game. Don't get lost. And I'm just blindly attacking. I probably would run some of this. I don't know. I can't. You know what? I didn't even look at the overlay. Okay, so attack. Got skeletons and bats so far. You can see everything adjusting as I go through over on the right side. Hit points. I don't even know what some of that stuff is. XP. Oh, and I died. Continue. Oh, that's only if you save. So that'll probably be, I'm not going to show you much better than that. Ah, oh my gosh. Yes, I mentioned you thrust way too much. Yeah, great music, great graphics, great gameplay. I don't think there is anything other than a spectacular game from Oscar Kenneth of Kai Magazine. So much for my late night show. Wow, I never get to stream. I haven't even been on that long. You've been streaming all day. Which I love, by the way. He's frozen in. Can I make fun of you for playing this? You didn't even visit the store first. Yes, you can. I did say that I don't know this game. I did say it. Yes, this is a good one. I have played it. I did visit the store, Chuck, when I played it beforehand, but it's been a while. And I got fairly into it. It'd be awesome to somehow pull up an overlay mid-game. You can do it on your phone. I mean, most of us have a phone. That's what I do. Yeah, it's a really good game. Like I said, no duds from Oscar from Kai Magazine. Chuck, have you ever heard of these games? I bet you'd like them, says Cyrus. I think he might like them. All right, so now we're moving on to the 6th game and the last one that is fully released. And Chuck can make fun of me for this one as well. And we did talk about this one earlier in the show, and that is Sorrow of Godland Thur. Where did we go here? Oh, I got to go out for this one because this is Kai Magazine. There's the overlay. You got attack on the upper buttons, jump lower left, status on the lower right. And I'm even getting lightheaded. Lack of sleep, lack of food. There's some more of that great music. Yeah, you should think about streaming live once in a while, Chuck. Slim Jim and a Slurpee. Chuck loves and plays a lot of these games I'm showing you all the time. And he's quite good at most of them. So this is the latest game, and this was self-published from Kai Magazine. Most of all the previous games, I think, were all Electronite. And this one is from Kai Magazine. And they also are selling the digital version, Sprint Ready. This one is now saving as well. So you can either do like Chuck does and hit him with the sword, or you can push up on the disc and you can chat. You can press up and go into the stores or different buildings. Do you want to rest here tonight? Not yet. So there's status, hit points, level, XP, gold. I was watching Chuck play this fairly recently. This is kind of like you're in town. Now we're going to move out. Ooh, look at that. I got some gold. You can press down and jump, and you'll lower down into... I didn't know that at first. Give me some more gold. And I got some. Chuck calls them, what do you call them? I forget what you call them. They're blobs. Oh, come on. I got some more gold. I leveled up. Sweet. So when you get tagged, you jump backwards. Oh no! I didn't mean to fall there. So you can see this is a pretty cool game too. It's in depth. Yeah, Cheetos, not blobs. I forget what Chuck calls them. Oh, main controller slowly breaking on my sprint. Need replacement packs. That's because nobody plays with it more than you, Chuck. Try your HDMI cable. They are not potatoes. They're blobs. Mr. Chickens. Hello, Retro Gamer. Yeah, it's another great game, guys. No duds. From day one, Chuck knew he was going to go through controllers. OG controllers, he's the only guy I know that can literally wear out the color on the disc. He just wears all the way through it. Okay, I unplugged and back in, works again. Oh, we're talking about something else. Turn it off and nothing, not using a switcher. Well, it's working again. All right, so the next one, I can't even show you. If you want to look at it, Chuck, DJC, has a video. It's a teaser video. So we saw AF, and he's working. Last I heard, it was 25%, but that I don't know how much he's worked on it since that. That was a week or two ago. So AF, Anthropomorphic Force 2, is in the works. Now, Oscar hasn't completed an Intellivision game in a while now, but I mean, as you can see, he's one of the top guys. All his games are great. I expect great things. Chuck expects great things. And definitely be watching on all YouTubers' channels. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of it. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I love shooters. I love AF. I love Kai Magazine. What's not to love and be excited for about a sequel for AF2? It's like, definitely watch Chuck. He has played it a few times. He knows a lot more about it than I do, but I will know some soon, and we'll definitely be talking about it. So that was the programmer highlight. Again, I wanted to have like a video ready, but I think that worked out okay because I, for one, even myself, did not know that all those were Kai Magazine games. I just hadn't put that to memory. So it's cool to see what a programmer is capable of, looking at all his games, seeing a little bit of gameplay, and then talking about a game that he's working on. Because to me, if I just said someone's working on a game, you're like, okay. But once you see at the level that this guy can program, seeing a sequel come out to an already great game, I just get excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. All right, so what do we got next here? So I only added one video this week. Like I said, it's been a crazy week for me. Let me bring it up here because for those of you that don't know, I do have playlists and I do video highlights for Intellivision related stuff. I try to post anything cool, anything interesting. I think you guys should watch it. That I put it in there. That's going to be my own show here for a second. Okay, so let me go back over to the news. That one. So when you go to my channel and you've got home, kind of shows you everything. You've got the videos. Obviously, it just shows you all the videos. You've got shorts, which I do have a few of those. Not a whole lot. In fact, let me see if I can play that one. Did I have a short of the game room kind of buzzing through? This is a really old one. What the heck? I didn't click that. That doesn't show everything, and there's a ton of new stuff. This is, I don't even remember when this was. But that gives you a glimpse of what the room's like up here. I think that's the only one in a short form. Got the PRG release videos from Intellivision Revolution that I tried doing shorts. Best one by far was Pitfall for everything. Pitfall 1, that is. So if you come over here, you see the live. That's all the live shows and playlists. You're going to see my private stuff too, but you've got everything Sprint console related. Something cool about the Sprint only, I'll stick it in there. PRG games have their own playlist. Members only videos, that's a private one. Video, Intellivision video highlights, the Intellivision Show. So this is the one where I try to put all kinds of things, and they stay here. You can, if you have some free time, it's from all different YouTubers. I don't think it's ever myself. This is just stuff from other people helping promote other channels, other videos. I thought that was going to play something. I don't know why I did that. No signal. Did it get removed? No, it didn't. So I found out this was an April Fool's joke. But there's now talk. It's also talk. This would be a good game on the Intellivision. We're going to fast forward a little bit. I don't want to steal anyone's. So let me pause it right there. Rytel Electronics presents Scooper. I don't even know what the heck Scooper is. Some of you guys might know what it is. It said something about long lost game, 30 years or something like that. And fairly recent video. There's some gameplay. It kind of reminds me of Diner and Burger Time. Kind of mixed, but it's ice cream. You see ice cream cones? That game would work. But I don't think it ever was a thing or it never got far enough. But I wasn't sure about the time. And since I saw it, and I'm like, yeah, let's throw it in there. It's definitely interesting. So that is the, let's go back and look at the other playlists I have, because I haven't really gone through those. Come on, what are we doing here? So I also have Intellivision Day shows. Like if you just want to look at different Intellivision shows, and there's everyone's in there. Sometimes I forget to put the newest one in. I've got hardware playlists, giveaways, game expos, the original 125 gameplay playlist. There are 105 videos in there. Just simple gameplay. You'll see the box, and you'll get to check out the game. I've got Intellivision homebrew gameplay. We've got 87 in there now. So 87 homebrew games. You can check them out. Horse Racing Live. If you're interested, we're playing that tonight. Every time we go through a Horse Racing Live event, I'll stick it in there. We've done, I think there's one or two missing. We've done at least 25 Horse Racing Live events. Some of these are older ones at this point. The old head-to-heads that I did for a while with Intellivision Dude. Astro Smash Mondays, when I used to go on there, I had them in there. I used to do mail calls separate. Some old stuff down there, but I try to organize everything into the playlist. There you can see the Scooper, the Intellivision cart. That's what drew me. I'm like, Michael Dougherty sent me that. And I'm like, whoa, what the heck is that? And then I found out it was just an April Fool's joke. I'm like, damn it. All right. I think we are going to get into horse racing. So let me bring that up here. That was the other thing I was not able to get ready. You know what? Did I bring that into here? Oh boy. I guess we could play the new version. Because I did not hook up the console. I haven't moved that one to my Sprint yet. We can play the new version. It's almost the same thing. Just nobody bet a lot on the last thing because I think there's a bug. We'll try the new version. Super Pro Horse Racing. But I can bring it up here. Woo, that's loud. We're doing a 5. Wrong one. Wrong one. Right one. Number 2. We needed number 2. Savitor should be racing. Did he say he's not? Oh, Savitor's not. He said 5 race event. I'm not into that. Savitor's taken off. Savitor scratched for horse racing. I've never seen that. Horses, take your positions. All right, so let me pop this up. I need to get the horse racing live up here. It'll take me a quick second, guys. And then I need to bring up the names. The show. Where's that horse racing live? It is not even in that one. It's in here. I thought, oh, it's in its own thing. Horse. This is the part you guys never see. And you're still not seeing it. Horse racing is in there? No, that's the actual horse racing live. Player names. I always forget which one it is. Latest, no bets. That should pop up and it should pop it up on the screen. There we go. All right. So we are going to do 1 of 5. And Savitor scratched. Roger's player 2. Sean's player 3. And let's get over to the other screen because I have some starred players here. And I think we have a few spots, but let me check. So we've got Sean. Sean, PRK. Will that fit? Nope. We'll just do PR. And I do have Sean as Sean. I couldn't remember. And who else was in here? Was that it? So we've got Sean, Roger. I thought Savitor is playing. So we do have a few spots. If anyone told me earlier, yeah, leave my total. I bet you'd love that. So we need a few more players, guys. I think we have 3. If you already told me, please speak up right now. If you told me and I missed it. It's easy. You just bet. I do it and I call them. And we'll do 5 race event for this one. Oh, Sean P left. We went on too long. Woo. All right, guys. Who wants to play some horse racing live? We've got 32 people still in here. Oh, this actually isn't very long, Mike. It's only 2 hours in. I see a lot of you guys been going 2 hours here lately. Oh, Cyrus, would you like to come on and call this? Or would you rather just play? I'm always down to have you on to call it as well. Cyrus is the originator of horse racing live, like what I do here. He is the man that started it all. Mr. Chickens. Does that fit? No, it does not. I'm just going to put Mr. Chick. Chick N. Even that doesn't fit. I got to go smaller font. Oh, come on. Does Mr. Chick fit? Yes. Put Pete in. All right. Pete's in. Do we have anyone else? Just play. Okay. I'll be 3 people. Pete. So I've got Pete in, player 5, Cyrus, Roger, Sean. Did I miss anyone? Please hope I didn't miss anyone. IR Geek. IR Geek. We have 6, unless I missed someone. And welcome, Super Mike. If you guys love cool intros, and he doesn't know it, but I'm going to tell him myself now. I didn't read the manual, Mike, on one of the games, but I wasn't showing it. I just was showing it, if that makes sense. And I showed Michelle. I did this.
Hi, I'm Mike from Mike's Gaming Gala, and this is all Casey's fault.
Then we've also got this guy.
This is all Casey's fault!
I love that one. That's where he says all the beer went down his ass crack. I had him do the dual beer slam, and he chugged them, and it was all down his ass crack, the floor, the chair, everything. Mike is magical in that dress. That's Michelle, buddy. I don't know why you're saying Mike. That's Michelle. Cuppyzar, what's going on? Good to see you. All right, so we got Cyrus, player 1, taking Savitor's spot. Roger, player 2. Sean, player 3. The other Sean left. Mr. Chickens, player 4. Pete, player 5. IR Geek, player 6. Oh, this looks to be a little off. This is different than my version. Let me edit this real quick, guys, because my version is perfect and it's not cut off. Whoop. Luckily, I know what I'm doing and it won't take me too long. It may not look perfect for this one, but that's what we get for playing this version without checking it first. What kind of YouTuber does that kind of crap? Doesn't check it first to make sure that it's going to work out all right. Oop. Scroll up. Make it smaller, then make it bigger. Oh, look at that. It's still pretty close. I think I'd rather have it. Oh, no, because that's supposed to be over that way all the way. It's supposed to be over like this. What happens if I make this bigger? We'll just do that. That way it's all the way across. All right, guys, here we go. I've got my handy-dandy overlay. It is always up here on my overlay caddy. This thing's pretty cool. I also have this one. Oh gosh, I think it's TORQ. This is another cool one. It's got a little stand. It opens up. You can stuff your overlays in there. Got a little finger slot. He gave me different versions. Sprint, Intellivision. It's got, if you can see that, it's got my Intellivision gamer branding on it. Love having these sitting here on my desk. I believe this is the first time I played Horse Racing Live on the Sprint, and this is the new version of the game. Savitor's missing out. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do here. Mike says, what kind of YouTuber does that? Most of them. Ha ha ha. All right. And now I went to sleep. So max bet is 250. I'm going to throw up the colors here. It's going to stay. We're just going to bet. Whoever bets. Pick up to 250. Pick the color. I'll enter it in, and then I'll call the race. Winner at the end is the winner for this 5-game live stream for show 103. So everyone playing, we've got Cyrus, Roger, Sean, Mr. Chickens, Pete, IR Geek. Place your color bet. You can bet on a single horse. You can bet an exacta bet and bet on first and second. And you can bet up to 250. Here we go. We've got IR Geek with a $50 exacta bet. And we've got violet and yellow. Try to put out the whole color if you will, please, just in case so I don't mix anything up. Everyone's pretty much bet. I'm going to head back over, start putting these in. Now, it's going to take me a little bit to remember who the heck's who here. Oh, of course it did that. That got all wonky. Oh, it didn't. It just made it bigger. Come on, Excel. That's a Mac thing. All right, so we've got IR Geek, player 6, and we are doing $50 exacta bet. violet, and yellow. And then we've got Cyrus, Exactabet, $200 going big right out of the gate. Cyrus is taking over Savitor's #1 spot. 200 smackers, Exactabet. We're going violet and yellow. Then we've got Pete. Pete is player 5. We are going 100, Exactabet, yellow. Oh, no Exactabet on that one. Oopsie. So 100. 1 horse bet on yellow. Then we've got Mr. Chickens 75 on yellow. Mr. Chickens is player 4. And we are doing 75 yellow. This feels way different. I'm used to the Intellivision 2 controller. And we've got Roger Matthews, $25 on violet. I've never seen that on a first bet from you, sir. Jerome says, hit the likes. Thank you, Jerome. Good to see you. And they're off. Gerbil. All right, so make sure these are right. Oh, player 3. Well, Sean, did I miss Sean's? There it is. Sean bet 100 on violet. Now we're ready to rumble. So we're going to go back. And if there's any errors, let me know right now, guys. Speaker forever, hold your peace. After all bets are in, 5 furlongs, muddy conditions. We got pink 6-1, orange 9-2, yellow 5-2, and violet 3-2. Again, those are the odds after all bets being in. I don't see anyone yelling at me. Let's get race 1 of 5 underway. Who's going to get the whole shot coming out of the gate for race #1? Yellow is going to come out with the whole shot. Pink already off the screen. Violet now off the screen. It's a 2-horse race. This is 5 furlongs. We hit the first one. 4 to go. Yellow and orange. All yellow and orange so far. Coming up to the next furlong. 3 to go. 2 down. 3 to go. Yellow pulling out a little bit of a lead there over orange. Pink and violet already off the screen. Lord knows where they are. 2 furlongs to go. If orange wants to have a shot at anything, you better pick up the pace. And he does. Yellow with a little bit of slowdown. Here comes orange. 1, we're coming to the line. Orange dropping off now. Yellow picking up the pace again. To the line. It's yellow, orange, and the 20.2 second race time. There's violet bringing up the 3. And bringing up the rear is pink in the stink. So we got yellow, orange, violet, and pink. 20.2 second race time. Let's see what happened here. We have a winner, 2 winners to be exact. Mr. Chickens, player 4 was 687, and Pete, your early leader after race 1 was 750. Nice job, guys. Okay, here we go. Race 2. I'll bring him up here. 5 furlongs, turf conditions. We got 3 returning horses, 1 new horse. The odds before betting. Pink 4-1, green 3-2, violet 7-2, and orange 3-1. Go ahead and place your bets, guys. Pete says, beer's on me. I need dinner first, then a beer. I'm freaking starving. I've never been this hungry on a stream. Place those bets, guys, up to $250, 1 or 2 horse bets. And you got the colors, the odds on the screen. Get them in. Let's get on with race 2. I guess I can, forgetting to do the updates. Pink is a stinker. Yeah, Kurt. That time it was. Give you guys a quick second here. Cyrus bets 200 on violet. Green orange 50 from Cyrus. All right, guys, I'm going to move over and start putting these in because I also forgot to change the money, which I wish there was a way I could do that automated. 470. So 300 for Cyrus, 475 for Roger. Sean is down to 400. 687 for Mr. Chickens. Your leader, 750 for Pete. IR Geek, 450. There we go. Now let's place the bets. Let's go up here. I got to scroll up now. First one was Cyrus. He was on it. Cyrus is player 1. We are going to do a $50 exacta bet for Cyrus, and he's betting on green and orange. Next up, we have Pete, your current leader. Pete is player 5. He's going to do $50 exacta bet. Oh, not exact. I did it again. $50 on orange to win. IR Geek, player 6. He's going to go 100 on pink. Ooh, pink was in the stink last time, and now you're going to pick him to win? I don't know about that choice. You're the boss. INTV Fun, player 3. My buddy Sean, 100 on orange. Mr. Chickens, player 4. We've got a $100 bet on orange to win. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, I might have had it right. Wrong one. Boy, I need to get in the groove of the things here. Oh, now it's scrolled, of course. I got it on the screen. That's why I do that. 100 on orange. I love gambling, obviously. I'm sure they love you too, Sai. Yeah. Anywhere that you gamble, more people lose than win. So they love us all. So Roger Matthews, player 2, going to bet last again, bringing up the rear. That's going to be 100 exacta bet. He's going orange green. Has Tapper ever been homebrewed for Intellivision? Pumpkin Bakery, yeah, it's not that full kind of game like that, but yes, it's the same kind of gameplay and it's fun. It's a free pumpkin game. Mike is exactly right. Thank you, Mike. Green orange, green orange. Mud to turf this time, and the horses do act different. Nanochess.org. That would be where you're going to find those, or Atari Age. There's other places as well. They have CIB collections also. All right, guys, let's check the odds. We'll get into the race. No one's yelling at me. After all bets, this is 5 furlongs on turf. Pink, 4-1. Green, the newcomer, 5-2. Violet, 6-1. And orange, 3-2. Here we go. Race 2 of 5. Who's going to get the whole shot coming out of the gate? It is going to be orange. Pink still in the stink. Already off the screen. Green and orange. Orange going to take the lead. Moving on to over 4 furlongs to go. Violet, green, a little bit back from orange. Violet looking to go make a pass around. Green for the 2 spot with 3 furlongs to go. Orange still your commanding leader. Violet making a move. Green trying to go back around. Nothing there yet. A little bit of whipping going on. Here comes Violet going around for the lead. Can Violet make the pass stick? Violet all the way around makes the pass. 1 furlong to go. We are coming to the line. Violet. Green now looking to the outside of orange. Coming around to take the 2 spot. Right at the line. 19.8 second race time. Pink in the stink once again. Violet, green, orange, and pink. Your full race order. Let's see how that shakes things up. Mike's calling it. Should have taken my bet, Si. All right, so here we got race 3. You guys can already see the horses. 10 furlongs for this one. Go ahead and place the bets if you know. I'm going to change this really quick. Race 3 of 5. Cyrus is down to 250. 250. Roger, 375. Sean down to 300. Mr. Chickens down to 587. Pete down to 700. Still your leader. And no winners. IR Geek down to 350. All right, guys, go ahead and place those bets. We have 2 returning horses. Violet's been there both races, both with a win and a third place. 2 new horses, blue and red. The odds before all bets. And again, guys, this is a long one. 10 furlongs on turf. Before the bets, the odds are violet 7-2, yellow 7-2, blue 2-1, and red 5-2. 10 furlongs is the full race length. I don't think that changed in this. Again, we are playing Super Pro horse racing, not my special version of the game. So this is kind of new. I think it's almost the exact same thing, except on the last bet. If you guys dare, you can go over 250, but I know there's bugs in there. Place your bets, at least figure it out. I'm going to head over to the other screen in a second, start entering them in. What are you working on, Super Mike? YouTube stuff, I'm assuming. If I didn't say it earlier, I don't remember if I finished saying I got sidetracked. Mike's Gaming Gala does a lot of cool intros, a lot of honest game reviews. Definitely got to check out his channel if you don't follow him already. There's actually a lot of YouTubers in here. Super Mega Graphics 64, another great channel. He does a lot. He's really good at chatting, playing games, hanging out. He has a couple channels. I think this is the main one, Super Mega Graphics 64. He's super. He's mega. He's Cyrus. He's also a poet. He's wrote a few poems. Quite talented, I might add. Oh, real work. YouTube is work. You mean real work. Ooh, this week's intro will be lit. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, so where are we at here? Race 3. I'm going to switch on over, guys. I'll bring it back. If you need more time, let me know. We've got Cyrus out of the gate first again. Oop, wrong one. Cyrus is player 1. We're going to go $100. Single horse bet on blue. Mr. Chickens currently sitting in the 2 spot. Player 4. He is going to go $250 on red. Single horse bet for Mr. Chickens. We've got Sean, INTV Fun. He is always player 3 when he plays. $100 on red. We've got IR Geek player 6. $200 on red. Those odds for red going in the... Pete, your current winner, player or leader, player 5. Currently at $700 with 2 more races after this one. This is 3 of 5. 100 single horse bet on blue. And Roger Matthews, the only exacta bet of race 3. He's always player 2 when he's here. We've got an exacta bet. We've got violet. And we've got blue in the 2. Michelle returns. I hope so. Michelle's so popular, you cannot kill that character. Every chat I go in, someone's talking about Michelle. And don't say it's me, because I usually chime in after they do. Michelle's freaking famous. Helicopters, jets, missiles, and explosions. That sounds like something that Michelle could be a sidekick in. The beautiful damsel in distress. Torpedoes. Yeah, torpedoes. What were you talking about, Cyrus? All right, guys. 10 furlongs. Longest race you can get in this one. Turf conditions. 2 new horses. After all bets, these are the odds. Violet 5-1. Yellow 8-1. Blue 5-2. Red 1-1. Doing that makeup is a once-a-year thing. I get it. We could have a Michelle in the morning. Bedhead and all. I know that wig's pretty easy. All right, guys, here we go. No one's yelling, saying anything's wrong. Looks good. This is race 3 of 5. Here we go. There's no pink in the stink. Who's going to take the last spot in this one? Whole shot's going to be yellow. This is a long race, so we already got blue out, taking the lead, dropping yellow to the 2. We've got whatever the hell color that was, violet off the screen. 1 furlong in, 9 to go. All blue. Red now in danger going off the screen. It's now, oh, as I say that, red. Here comes violet as well. Back on the screen. 7 furlongs to go. We got yellow making a move on the outside. Going to take the lead, dropping blue to the 2. 6 furlongs to go. We're nearing the halfway point. It's yellow, blue trying to get back. Here comes violet up in the mix. Red trying to stay relevant with that half a horse from going off the screen. We're at the halfway point now. It's a 3-horse race for the lead. A lot of you picked red. Red's off the screen, hanging in there by a hoof. Now he's gone. 4 furlongs. Blue, yellow, violet, and red, your full order. Violet trying to get around yellow for that 2 spot there. Neck and neck with 3 furlongs to go. Violet now with a little bit of a lead. Can he make it stick over yellow? He pulls over, shuts the door. 2 furlongs to go. Blue and violet now picking up the pace. Yellow dropping off 1 furlong. They're coming to the line. It's going to be blue. Blue going to cross the line with a race time of 40.2. Blue, violet, yellow, and red. Red spoiling a lot of those bets for the house or for you guys. Race 4. All right, we're race 4. Where we got here? We got Pete with another big win. Pete now way out front. We got Cyrus with a win. I believe that's it. So Cyrus up to $500 with a win in race 3. We got Roger down to $275. We've got Sean down to $200. We've got Mr. Chickens to $337. We've got Pete extending that lead to $950. Nice job, Pete. $150 for IR Geek. 2 races to go, guys. Keep that in mind with your bets. So this one, the shortest race you can go. 3 furlongs, turf. We have a new horse, white, in the mix now. We have all 3 other horses returning. Green 2-1, white's 5-2, orange 7-2, and violet 4-1. Those are the odds before the bets. This is race 4 of 5. My old blue, just like old times. Cyrus once again with the first bet. He is 4 for 4 on TQ in the bet. I'm representing for Savitor, says Pete. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Don't count the chickens before they hatch. 1 good exacta bet and pow! But you're doing everything right so far. I got to give you that. Savitor's texting him, bet on this one. All right, I'm going to switch over, put a few in. So I got to put it in for Cyrus. He's going 100 on green. Cyrus is player 1. $100 on green. We've got Pete. Oop. He's player 5. 100. Single horse bet on orange. Where are the rest of those bet, guys? Rest of those bets. Let's do it. While I'm waiting for you guys, I'm going to take like 1 more sip of water. Metal Torso, what's going on? I will check out your stream in a bit. I couldn't get in there because it was same time. So I will definitely go see what you did. If you guys don't follow Metal Torso Gaming, he is now a YouTuber, not just on other channels. He does a lot of VR gaming. He chats with you. He's doing a lot of retro stuff. Metal Torso's a good dude. If you don't know about him, go check him out. That was a mistake, Casey. All right, supposed to be 250. All right, so Roger Matthews. Oh, did I do Mr. Chickens? No, I did not. I missed one when I was yapping. All right, so player 4, Mr. Chickens, going big. That's max bet out of Mr. Chickens. And he's doing an exacta bet. Woo-wee. He's going for it. And we're going to do, what was that, violet and green. Now we've got Roger Matthews, player 2. Max bet as well. Exacta bet, violet and green. Same as Mr. Chickens. IR Geek, player 6. He's going to do 100 exacta bet on white, green. And then where's Sean? Sean's right there. Sean is player 3, 100. Another exacta bet, but he's going green violet. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Good to see you in here. All right, so take a good look. I'm going to switch on over and let me know if I need to fix anything. I think that's right. So nice short race here, shortest one possible. We got 3 furlongs on turf. After all bets are in, the odds are white 4-1, green 5-2, orange 5-1, and violet 3-2. Again, 3 returning horses and 1 new horse being white. Here we go. 4 horses, 1 new one. Who's going to get the whole shot coming out of the gate? It looks to be, it's too close to call. We're going to call it green. Orange now taking the lead, dropping green to the 2, violet and white near the back of the screen. 2 furlongs to go. This is a short race. You got to get up in there and be ahead. Oh, a little bit of slowdown from your leader. Here comes green. They're already coming to the line. Racing to the line. It looks to be green. Green going to steal it in the last furlong. 11.8 seconds. Green, orange, violet, and white. Newcomer getting hosed. Green, orange, violet, and white. Let's see what that does coming into our last race. Cyrus wins again. That would be all. Cyrus, a big winner in race 4. So this is going to be the final race here, guys. This is for all the marbles. Cyrus now up there close to the lead. It's going to be interesting how the betting goes here. Oh boy, Roger down to $25. Sean down to 100. Mr. Chickens down to 87. Enough to keep playing. Nobody's bankrupt. Your leader, Pete, 850. IR Geek. So if you're not winning and you've got only a little bit of money, I definitely recommend an exacta bet. It's your only shot. Nobody's way up there. So let's bring it in. It is, 10 furlongs. We got a little bit of suspense here. 10 furlongs on turf. Orange, 3-1. Yellow, 7-2. Violet, 7-2. Blue, 2-1. All veteran horses. Those are the odds before the bets. All right. This is race 5. Cyrus is so quick, he even beat me before I could put race 5. You were awesome, Cyrus. Those bets are in like that. Mr. Chicken said, where did all my money go? I've got it. You can PayPal it afterwards. Can't do that because then I'd have to PayPal the rest of them. Mike says, that's a lot of low bankrolls. Yeah, but I mean, $100. I mean, I guess if you started, what they start with 500, so they're definitely in the hole. Cyrus says 250 on blue. We've got a few in. I'm going to go ahead and start entering them in because I'm starving. I'm going to try to remember to close out the poll because I have it in here. Finalize poll. Quit leaving it open when you can't do it afterwards, you dummy. All right, so Cyrus. 250 on blue. He's hot here towards the end of the race. He's in second place, only 100 out of the lead. We've got Mr. Chickens going all in. My voice is starting to go. Player 4, $87. Exacta bet. He's going violet. What is G? There's no green in this one. Did you already correct it maybe? Let me look down here. Mr. Chickens, we've got orange, yellow, violet, and blue, and you put VG. So violet to win. Who is the second place horse? I'm going to clear that. I'll come back. Nobody let me forget. I guess I can't forget. So we've got IR Geek player 6. IR Geek's doing 50, all in, as he should do. We've got yellow. I've been good at looking up to make sure I don't go on everyone. Sean, player 3, doing the exact same thing. Exacta bet. 100. That's all in for Sean. He knows what he's doing. Can't bet very well tonight, but he knows how to play. All right. So we got Roger Matthews. Player 2. He's all in as well. $25. Oh, jeez. This overlay in here is screwing me up. And these raised up buttons. 25. Exacta bet. Blue. Orange. Then we've got Pete, your current leader. Player 5. He's going 100 exacta bet. Ooh. Orange, blue. And then what I do here? Oh, Pete's changing it. So player 5, that's interesting. Oop, not that. 250. Orange, blue. I think it still said orange, blue. Orange, blue, no guts, no glory. He's going for it. Violet, yellow for Mr. Chickens. Okay, so now I got to go find that other one. Where was it? And he said violet, yellow. All right, so Mr. Chickens is player 4. He's all in with $87. And he's doing violet, yellow. All right, let's check it in chat. Saying hi to Torso. All right, no one's yelling at me. We got 4 of you all in, and it's going to go down. Look at this. 2 exacta bets, 250, 250 between Cyrus and Pete. If they both lose and no one else wins, it will be Pete. The way those bets are laid out. Let's go. Yes, he is. Oh. Yellow with another hole shot. Blue on the outside. Going to make a move into the 1 spot. This is 10 furlongs. We got 9 more to go. 1 down. We've got blue, yellow, violet. And I can't remember the other color. 2 furlongs down, 8 to go. Nothing exciting going on. Ooh, a little bit of slowdown from your leader with 7 furlongs to go. Yellow coming up, going to make a move on the outside. Yellow back in the lead, dropping blue to the 2. Violet trying to make it a 3-horse race here. 1 already off the screen. Orange is off the screen. 3-horse race. Blue trying to get back around yellow. Yellow a little bit of slowdown. We are halfway through this one. Blue just slightly in the lead. Violet making it 3 wide. Here comes orange. Back on the screen and trying to be relevant. 4 furlongs to go. They're still 3 wide. They're going to settle back in. We've got blue, yellow, violet, and orange. All 4 horses on the screen. 7 down, 3 to go. Come on, orange. Get on your rocket ship, says Pete. Pete says he didn't want to take the same as Cyrus to make it interesting. That is a strategic bet to make it that way. Coming to the line. It looks to be blue. Can anyone stop blue? I don't think so. Blue at 40.2 seconds, followed by violet, yellow, and bringing up the rear is orange. Let's see what that does. We're going to have a winner right here. Oh, player 3, Sean. Cyrus hit it as well, but so did Sean. Sean ekes up in there with the win on the last race. Cyrus going to take the 2. Pete fall into the 3 spot. And we've got Roger, Mr. Chickens, and IR Geek bankrupt. You guys are going to have to loan them 3 some money so they can get home. Congrats on the win, Sean. That was awesome, exciting. Sean came out of nowhere. Remember, don't count your chickens in this one. Pete did awesome, and he did change his bet up. But Sean still would have got him with 1,600. That exacta bet hit, and the odds were just right. Hope everyone enjoyed. I think the 5 is still fun. I do enjoy the longer games, but whenever the show's along, like we're 2 hours, 42 minutes in, and I'm starving, so 5 worked. And we still even cut out some stuff. Retro Creep, the YouTuber formerly known as the Atari Creep. Good to see you, sir. All right, guys, let's check what else. Let's go ahead and close out our poll. You have a quick second to vote on that poll. The poll was, do you like using the joystick add-ons for Intellivision controllers? We've got 89 votes. All right, Roger. Good night, buddy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here and playing. So 89 votes on the joystick add-ons for Intellivision, and 18% say yes, 37% say no, almost half, 45%, haven't tried them. I'm going to go ahead and end that poll before I forget, like usual. Appreciate you being here, Cyrus. It was fun to have you. You almost had it. You almost had it. Pete, you put a valiant effort in. Appreciate you. Yeah, I need to go have dinner. I'm freaking starving. So let me make sure I'm not missing anything, because sometimes I miss stuff. Okay. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow. I want to play Night Stalker. I want to play it for the weekly challenge. And then I'm going to throw a link in to Phil and Mike's Gaming Gala to their podcast right at the end. I'll end right at 5 when they start. And I'll just throw the link in so you guys just have to click it. Finalize the poll. Well, guys, that's going to do it for tonight's show. I hope you guys had a good time, even though I kind of had a weird start. Big thanks to everyone that watched live and all of you that are catching up later. I do appreciate all the views. And next Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, we are going to episode 104, and we're going to have the regular segments of the show. We're also going to go over Intellivision collector games, and I'm going to go over my top 5. These will all be the games that are available in digital format for the Sprint and emulators and your flashcards. And I'll go over my top 5. If a YouTuber wants to join me and talk about their top 5, send me a message. I would love to have you on for that segment. So good night, guys. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow.
Rise up, get ready for the fight. The Intellivision gamer, shining so bright. Reviews and gameplay, he's got it all from classics to new. He stands tall, interviews and insights. He's on a mission, unleashing the power of retro intuition. He's got the knowledge, the passion untamed. Intellivision burning with the flame. YouTube's his stage, says brothers unite. Intellivision gamer, he brings the light with the game console.